Where's my blazer?
You did store it in the right place, obviously. Well, Dean, where's your blazer? Is the better question.
I don't make them this myself.
Dude, it's awesome, man. Well, look at that. Chat is popping.
Ooh.
Welcome, everyone. Dude, it's a beautiful Wednesday night. Nothing going on. Yeah, it's not like there's any controversy in the collecting world and all that stuff.
No, everyone's getting along great today.
No, it's complete harmony.
Yeah. I tried like logging in so many places, and they're not talking about anything.
If there's ever collector's harmony, it's now.
It's now. It's harmonious as ever. But like, if this is Will's stream, we probably have to go right into it. It was like, all right, guys, so let's talk about.
There's no foreplay whatsoever.
None, zero.
No, it goes in dry, dude.
Yeah, Dean,
Hey. Will like to get in and dry, so. But hey, man. Well, thank you for the chat. Thank you, chat here. Popping Alabama Lane, as always. King Ding-a-ling. Will and the Blazers be joint and optical. Look at that. Be joining. So we got Will, as always. What's up, Will? How's you doing tonight, man?
Dude, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. This is gonna be interesting. Let's just put it that way.
And whenever we got interesting topic, we got to turn off the monetization and get the dream in here.
Well, I mean, let's just say PJ's not here, so we're gonna keep the monetization.
Hey,
by the way, Nicolio said double denim. This is not double denim. This is actually just a cotton T-shirt.
It's like a
this is denim,
Stonewash.
so it's single denim. Just want to put that correction out there.
I think honestly you should double denim.
Oh,
Dude,
Canadian tuxedo type deal.
Triple denim would be
Triple denim.
God damn!
What an achievement.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway, sorry, Dean. Go ahead. I took over.
You took over.
no, I got nothing to say.
And by the way, guys, like Dean is just we're gonna be finished before After Dark for sure. But after this, hop over to Collecting Weekly. You'll see Dean's beautiful face there again, talking about one of the most overrated games of all time, which is Final Fantasy VII.
What
Dean,
the fuck,
can
dude?
we kick him from his own stream?
I didn't come here to be attacked. What the hell is
He
this?
feels personally attacked.
That's part of my DNA.
I do too, Dean. It's in my top 2 or 3 games. So,
Wow.
Dude, all right, let's get it. Man, Danny Lee's in the house. And Mario, man, Lane says he forgot the blazer, the collector, Frank. Man, we're popping. We're 43 right away, man. Right off the bat.
yeah.
Normally, I don't get that till like 3 hours into the chat, to the stream. But all right, let's before we
You're
jump.
when you have Dean the Dream, it's a lot
We
easier.
got Gene here, so it's it's a special night, dude. Have you guys watching Collector Con?
Oh yeah,
Loosely.
yeah. I've watched it loosely, but I've seen a decent amount of it.
I find it hard to get excited about shit that might not ever come out. So
That's a good point.
I watch it. I pay attention. I report on it. Obviously, we have a show where we report on figure collecting every week. But I take everything with a grain of salt because the chances of us getting another Padme that's just coming soon for 8 years is very high. So,
Dude, well, they what do you call this? Teased a bunch of figures in here, I guess. Are you guys getting any of these guys, or?
I'm getting Ahsoka, and I'm probably gonna get Bo-Katan, even though I don't have her on pre-order yet.
yeah, I want to get Boba on the throne, Bo-Katan, and I don't like that Ahsoka. I'm getting the Clone Wars one. I already have her on order. But I think that's it. I might pick up a Casca Reeves, or whatever her name is.
Fennec. How about?
She's tempting.
Am I pronouncing it right?
Fennec's pretty cool too.
Fennec, yeah, Fennec's pretty cool. We got to see the sculpt though. So,
Dude, they're not gonna mess that up. I'm sure.
nah, it's gonna be good. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, the figure looks great already.
Yeah. Dude, that bow was sick. Is the backdrop included?
I don't know. I don't.
They
think
just
it
made
is.
that up. It looks like
Yeah.
one of those Hallmark cards.
It does. I'm not sure you would really use it anyway. But it's cool. Do you guys see how Sideshow is doing it now where like you have 5 days to pre-order the exclusive?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
I think it's fine. It's funny. Like,
'cause
I'm actually fine with it, but, I just think it's an interesting tactic.
Well,
Old
the
strategy
exclusive isn't. it's not anything you need. It's like,
Right.
oh, a hologram of Slave One or
No one
Boba
really
Fett
used that, do
Starfighter.
they?
No.
It's like, okay, cool, like an exclusive of some bullshit that's gonna stay in the box. Like, give me some incentive to order this, an additional head sculpt.
Yeah.
And
that might really be-
especially if you're gonna put a fucking time frame on it, make it worth. Why should I give you, an NRD off the bat for some shit that
you
I
probably
don't know? I think it's garbo.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially nowadays, do you really want to pre-order things with this uncertainty going on?
Right.
Yeah. How about this, Dean? Does this interest you at all? Didn't Sideshow made 2 of these back then, like a pair, and
Yeah, I have them, and they're like literally just like fodder for my clone troopers. They're literally like stepping on top of their bodies. I mean, they're cool, right? If you're building a prequel shelf, a Clone Wars shelf, you gotta have
yeah,
some droids, man.
I'd be interested in this. Yeah.
they look cool.
A
I don't know if
two-pack
I'd
would
get
be cool.
the gun, but I'd get the droid.
Yeah.
The stap. It's a
Oh, what's it called?
Stab? I thought that was an infection. No.
It's in
Anyway,
Star Wars.
Lane with a super chat fell into the trap. Lane, we are always falling into any traps.
Yeah, how many cats does he have now? Like, it's got to be a lot.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot.
Lane, just check.
going on there.
Yeah, just
But yeah,
less cats, more figures.
Lane, don't get rid of the cats, man. No,
Yeah, they're
don't
not
get
good
rid
for
of
all
the
your
cats.
figures,
Do
dude.
not do that, Lane. We love animals, but all
Don't
right.
get rid of them now, just because you don't want to put them in a shelter.
Just wait. Yeah,
Yeah, just wait. Just keep the ones you have, no more.
Yeah. Let's not add to them anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said he pre-ordered the Boba on the throne, which looks good.
Mhm.
So I would rather get that than get the Iron Studios. Saying
Yeah.
Iron Studios is like $390, and this is like
Well,
yeah,
Iron Studios is 1/10, so I don't know.
yeah, granting that has Fennec on it, but you
Yeah.
can do so many things with the Hot Toys.
well. How much is the Iron Studios one?
$390,
Yeah.
something like
Fuck,
that.
is it really that high?
Yeah, that's
Well,
small.
their Grievous was $375, so I mean, which
Yeah.
PJ bought.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because the Hot Toys Boba Fett on the throne is $390.
So Boba on throne by himself for Iron Studios is 210,
210,
but with Fennec,
Fennec
I'm
on,
not sure.
I think it's like 360 or 390.
Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah.
That seems high.
God,
For 1/10 scale? Yeah, I if I was gonna spend that money, I'd get the 6 scale one. But
yeah.
we talked about it on God, was it PJ stream about the 1/10 scale? Like that's such an iconic scene. I don't
Right.
want it that small. 1/10 scale is so.
Do you guys have any? Will, you did have 1/10, right?
I have the Black Order 1/10. Yeah, for Iron
They're
Studios. They're
pretty
absolutely
big,
incredible, to be honest.
But they're pretty big for 1/10. They're,
Yeah,
'cause they're
well,
big to
yeah.
begin with. Right?
Yeah, Call Obsidian is like really big. He's like 14, 15 inches tall. So I mean, he's 1/10. So I
'Cause
mean, like,
Isn't the criticism for Hot Toys is they don't have much presence because there's 1/6. Most
Right.
statues are a quarter scale, and then you go to 1/10. Isn't that like more like less of a presence than Hot
I
Toys?
Yeah,
agree. Yeah,
even
it's the problem is
smaller.
I just felt like I couldn't get Black Order anywhere else. So
Right.
like, and I really love the characters. So I'm totally with you though. Yeah, they actually have a really good presence if you have like 4 of them. But if you have just
Yeah.
one of them, then it not that much of a
But,
presence.
but 2 of the Black Order are like fucking like what 14 feet tall.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, well, Corvus and Proxima are pretty normal. They're probably like 10 inches or something. Yeah, but and Ebony Maw is pretty tall though because he's on top of rocks. So
yeah,
like,
Maw and Thanos are bigger than
yeah,
normal
I don't
people.
have Thanos, so I
So-
just have the 4. Yeah,
Even in 1/10 scale, they would probably be fairly large.
yeah. Call Obsidian looks like a hot toy. Yeah, in statue form. Yeah, because he's pretty
Yeah.
big.
All right, so this guy, I mean, it's one thing how much we want for this and how much realistically would this be for. How much do you think this is going to be for? This droid with the staff?
230
without staff.
without the gun, without the
Wow.
staff
It's
infection.
not a
I mean, I
gun,
believe you.
it's
I
a-
believe
it's
you.
it's a ship.
It is.
It's like a speeder. It's not a gun.
Oh, is it? I don't remember, dude, because I haven't seen the prequels in so
Will,
long.
get your facts right, man.
I mean, where's PJ when you need him? So, I mean, yeah, it just, I just feel like, yeah, I mean, I would get it. If it comes with the speeder, which Dean says is a speeder, I'm going to take his word for it. Then basically, yeah, I would probably pay, this is probably like $350,
Wow. And
But
you're
I mean,
paying
I don't think
for
I'd
this?
get it with that, to be honest. I'd probably just get the droid.
Yeah, I wouldn't get the stab. Because the Anakin on stab is $385, which is pretty high. But Anakin's a really good figure. So yeah, I'm thinking like $350 is probably what this would cost. A little lower just because obviously the figure is not as nice as a 6-scale Anakin.
Yeah, right. 'Cause what was Anakin like? 375 or something like that.
385.
Yeah, so 350 sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, dude, when Sideshow made these in a 2-pack, I think they were like 150. I think that's these.
2-pack.
They're just
I'd rather get the 2-pack, honestly, if they do that. You know?
yeah.
I think they
I
look
would
good in
love a
pairs.
2-pack.
I think these guys would have a decent presence on your shelf. Yeah, I think they look pretty cool. So,
Dude, I thought we reached a milestone. I just read this wrong. I thought NK said we have 61 watching and 62 likes. That would be amazing.
do we not? Did someone make up those stats?
People watching.
Oh yeah, it's actually 23 likes, but we appreciate the enthusiasm.
that would have been funny, but
Yeah.
By the way, thank you NKSG. Thank you for that. But yeah, I mean, it looks good, man. Like I wish this was a little bit. I was reserving
That's
for
PJ's
PJ.
feet.
Obviously, PJ's not around because yeah, look at
my
this,
God.
dude.
Salacious Crumb.
By the way, you got this is from Regal Robot, as you know, it's my favorite company in the world. I almost buy everything that they release, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be sponsored by them. But this looks great, man. But do you guys know how much this is for? Did you?
Isn't it
4,000?
$4
Yeah.
grand, yeah.
PJ's gonna get it, I think.
You can
Get the fuck out of here.
He is, dude. I think he's fucking gonna get it, dude.
yeah, you can literally get 10 Hot Toys for the 10 Iron Man.
It looks like Far from Death Star said he's getting it. So
Now this is.
he got
it's a
rank
high-end
from them.
collectible.
It's a high end. It's like prop replica.
yeah,
I was gonna say this because Regal Robot does prop replica, so this has lineage to the real.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually used the real hair of the creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's his name? Salacious?
Salacious Crumb. Okay, because the Rancor that they came out with that had no problems whatsoever. That was $4 grand, and it's like much smaller. This is like a 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah.
It is. It comes with a divorce paper as well once you buy it.
So it's like, why
remember
the
we
fuck?
Yeah, remember we
the
said
fuck
the
was the
dewback
Rancor?
head? Like that would be like a total chick detractor. Like if someone walked in and saw a giant dewback head.
Put that dewback head on top of your bed.
Yeah, oh my god. Dean,
You'll
could you
die
imagine
alone.
that?
Dude, you gotta let them know you slay, bro.
You slay. Yeah, you'll be slaying something, but it won't be anything you
You'll
want.
be like, hey, I'm gonna ride you like a dewback.
But the Rancor was 4,000 as well. So
3,000.
was it 3? I thought it was. I could have sworn
It's
it
3.
was 4.
Yeah, it's 3.
Okay.
So it's a lot less.
Much.
yeah.
Probably more than 2,000 less, right?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck was that so high? This I can understand if it's a 1-to-1 scale replica of
Yeah.
Salacious Crumb, who's arguably the coolest character in that movie.
So Dean, is it safe to say you're not gonna get this?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how, but if Regal Robot would do something for $4 grand that you might consider buying, what would it be? Even though that's not Star Wars related, what would make you spend $4 grand on? Nothing.
I can't think of anything else.
Final Fantasy
Will,
7.
Will,
Something
yeah.
Final Fantasy 7. Right, Dean?
I could buy an actual real life Buster Sword for like 2.
Exactly. You could buy a Monsamoon for less than that. So
Yeah.
Will, are
Sorry.
you willing to pay anything for $4 grand outside of girls?
they don't cost
Yeah.
$4 grand.
Yeah, that would give you like 15 minutes of company. But
I know that. Yeah, that's not much.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think so. I mean, it would have to be something like like a 1-to-1 Pennywise, like, or a 1, which would scare everyone. No one would ever come over at my house ever again. Or like a 1-to-1 Joker, a Heath Ledger that was like made by J&D, but it would be way more than $4,000.
Oh, I know what I would buy for $4 grand.
What's up?
An actual functional R2D2.
Oh, that's pretty good.
that's yeah.
But I think those are like 10 grand.
Yeah, they're pretty. I've talked to
Yeah.
people who have them, and they're usually about like 8-10 grand. Yeah.
And you got to build them yourself.
Yeah, you got to build them. But
I'm
they're
too lazy
fucking
for all this
incredible
shit.
when you
I
do.
know. Yeah, when you said 1-to-1 scale, Pennywise was like 1-to-1 scale, and I was like, yeah, R2.
Optical.
R2 is my favorite character of all Star Wars.
Oh, nice. Okay. Optical, you're so right though. Could you imagine bringing that home to your wife and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, how much was this?" You'd be like, 4,000. She'd be like, she would just look at you like, "Are you fucking? You paid 4,000 for a doll, a little like ugly doll." Like,
yeah, it's not even like a J&D, you know, like a normal person would appreciate J&D, right? Like you bring home that bust of you know, or whatever, they would be like, man, this looks so real.
Right.
Like a normal guy would be like, damn, that's $4,000. Really? Even a Star Wars fan would not understand, you know, unless
that's
correct.
For the diehards, yeah.
Yeah, that's like, yeah. And J-Rod says, yeah, that's a Honda Civic right there. Yeah. And you still got money to take the lady out.
J-Rod's a smart man.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Cowboys thing, but everything else.
You don't have to pay me money to drive a Civic.
Wait, Dean, are you a Cowboys fan?
He is.
Unfortunately, I am. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Dean, you're supposed to have a good season, though.
Yeah, I like the Cowboys. They're fun.
Yeah.
I like Dak. He's a good player.
Yeah, fan form has a point here. He bought 2 Rancors. That's like 9K.
So you could have 2 Rancors or, you know, like a Salacious Crumb.
Oh, a Salacious Crumb. Yeah.
Or like 2 J&Ds. I told PJ, I was like, you could have literally 2 J&Ds for a Salacious Crumb.
Or you can buy 10 Iron Strange for that.
Right, 10 Iron Strange. Let's go with the Iron Stranges.
That's buy 10 Iron Strange.
Well, no, here's what you do. 5 Iron Stranges, 5 Neon Tech Iron Mans.
There you go.
And then that's a win.
And that might be even a better use of $4,000. Mm-hmm. That's a really bad use of $4,000, but I think that's better than doing a Salacious Crumb. But
yeah.
All right, are you getting this, Will? Because you guys were talking about canceling your 1/6, right?
I don't think I'm gonna get this. I don't love the pose. He's like kind of kneeling down on the metal, and it confuses me, and I'm not sure how I interpret it. So like I really like the original. I really like the original premium format. I really like that pose. I feel like it had a lot of presence, and the concept really spoke to me. This I don't feel as much, and I like Grievous. You know, we've talked about it before, Optical. Basically, like with statues, I feel like you have to love the character to really drop that much on a statue. And I like Grievous a lot. I'm going to stick with the Sideshow Grievous. I'm hoping Hot Toys makes one, but honestly, I just don't think they're ever going to.
Who makes this? Is this Sideshow as well?
Sideshow, yep.
Okay.
But I'm going to stick with the 1/6 figure and just pray to God the limbs don't fall off because, you know, they probably will.
They probably will.
But I like this, but I think it's good, but it's just not good enough for me to want to jump on it.
I thought that figure was going to come out in May.
I think they moved it back. It's supposed to be like August now.
Oh, it's in
August, September. Yeah, but I've been paying installment payments on it, but
PJ's here. By the way, PJ, at the end of this stream, we are actually going to go to your channel and find a random video.
Yes.
So
Can we please? You owe me that
something
one.
that you do have a blazer on. But Dean, are you getting this at all, or the 1/6 scale?
Okay, I used to own the 1/6 scale one.
Oh, you did.
It's the same fucking figure. They made 0 updates to it. That figure sucks. I'm sorry. If you have that in pre-order, prepare to be disappointed.
Really,
Dean? Good. It's not good. It doesn't stand. The arms are all bongos. Like the cape is like too big. So like when you put it on, it's just not good. There's like I can't say any good things about that figure.
Dean, you just ruined all my hope for that figure.
Dude, he can't hold the lightsabers. They have magnets in them, but they don't work. It's like, why do they bother?
Wow.
The single arms, because the forearms work okay. The single arms only articulate in, like the elbow only goes one way, and there's no real like bicep swivel, so like you can't pose it certain ways. It's not good. That being said, I would not buy this statue to replace a 6 scale figure. I'm still in the camp that maybe one day Hot Toys will make it. They were going real heavy on prequel figures for a while, which they still kind of are with the droids, if those ever come out. So I have not lost hope fully.
See, this is why I brought Dean in here. The positivity that he brings to the stream is...
He's emanating positivity.
Yeah, positivity. Sorry if you guys pre-ordered that, but it sucks.
It's not good. Like, I really wanted to like it, and I got a sick deal on it. The 6 scale Grievous was going for easily $500 or $600.
Yeah.
I think at the time I paid like $150. I had a buddy who had it, and he was just like, whatever. And I could not get that thing to behave. Like the stand comes with like this a fucking hinge. Like, why is my base moving? Why my base is there to keep the figure from moving? Why is this thing
The base
fucking
moving by itself.
I've wanted to like it so bad, dude. It's just not good.
He looks badass, but
I was really hoping they were going to make updates because it said they were in the description. But every time I see it, I'm just like, it's the same shit.
yeah.
All right. The stand is awful.
Dude, I'm so sorry, Will.
No, it's okay, Dean. Like, you just crushed my dreams, but it's fine.
So it's like, hey, I just canceled something.
My hopes and dreams are fine. I mean, I'll just not talk the rest of
We
the
will
show.
just like, turn my NRT for this one.
I know. Well, they let me get my NRD from Mysterio back, so maybe they'll let me get it back for JB. They blocked
Wow.
me too, by the way. Sideshow blocked my comments.
What's that?
Wow.
Yeah, Sideshow
got
blocked
blocked
my
too?
comments on their live streams. So like, I can comment, but only I can see them. So
Maybe if you are wondering why your comments are not showing up here, I just put you on timeout. So
I get it done to me all the time, JB.
yeah,
so.
I put Will on timeout all the
Dude,
time.
if you're not getting blocked or banned, you're not doing anything. Right.
Yeah,
Dude, if
not living
yeah.
your life.
Yep. Live on the edge, boys.
We were at Jeddah show just supporting our boy Lael, and Will got banned. or
Yeah, I got
blocked.
banned.
Yeah,
I got timed out, but he let me back in eventually.
yeah, we just beat your meat. You know, no
I think
one
I
even
did say
acknowledged
beat
us.
to meat, yeah. And I was
Yeah.
talking to someone about Frozen, and then he kicked me after that. Like right when I
What
started
the
talking about
hell?
Elsa or something. Yeah, he was just.
Why?
I got timed out. Yeah.
We got timed out. Yeah, but
I'm gonna start spamming the comments right now.
speaking of speaking of which, Will, are you even? Is this? I mean, this looks cool. You gotta.
It does
admit
look
this looks
great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you even remotely thinking if this comes out? I don't think this is gonna come out, but if it remotely comes out, would you even consider this?
It does look really cool, but no, because I think I don't like the way my collection is set up. I don't really feel like I have the space for this. Because I have a lot of figures in a big cabinet, and they're set up sort of next to each other, and to put this diorama in there would just eat up too much space. But it looks incredible. I'm really happy for the people that are going to get it that have the space. But for me, it doesn't have enough of a presence for me to really want to drop however much this is. I mean, I would assume this is probably, if you get the Trooper with it too, probably like $300 to $400. So I mean,
Yeah.
would be my guess, and I'd rather have a figure for that. So yeah, but it looks cool. I mean, honestly, the detail's incredible. It looks real.
And granting, this really lights up because it does look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
does
looks.
light up.
I'm with you, Optical. I don't think this sees the light of day.
Okay, that's not enough light up to get excited about.
It at least lights up. It's something.
A
God damn,
single
Dean,
LED.
Dean, can you be positive about something? God damn, man.
No, I'm about to rip this thing apart.
Dean is just so positive.
Dean, are you even remotely thinking about this? If let's say it comes out.
Hell no. Okay. I'm lucky enough to have a 3D printer. If I were to 3D print something like this, which you can find models of Star Wars dioramas everywhere for free online. Printing this up would cost, I don't know, $20 maybe? Maybe.
Really?
That's like pushing it. Like you bought the nicest fucking plastic and you really took your time printing it. Maybe $20 worth of plastic to print that. Sand it down, put in the work, paint it. I mean, what you need a couple grays and some dusty colors.
Yeah.
That's
I think even me and you can paint this. You can't really make a mistake.
no, exactly. Like the
supposed to look
shittier it
dirty
looks,
anyway.
almost the better it looks.
Yeah.
So for a diorama to come out, like Will said, upwards of $500.
Yeah.
I mean, the aftermarket third party 3D printing world is so far and above and beyond all that.
I remember Metamorphic did something like that for Man of Hot. I don't know how much it ran him for, but I don't know if it's around.
Yeah, it's wild. So like the dioramas are cool. I don't think it's ever going to come out. I think that's just another piece that they're like, hey, look what we could do. They did it with the Falcon cockpit. They did it with the Anakin's Starfighter. They do stuff like that pretty often. I don't think they're showing it off like possible we're going to sell it.
Yeah.
I just don't think they could sell enough of them to justify. But
Nah,
I
it's a
could be
flex.
wrong.
Yeah,
I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's a flex.
Dude.
Also, you have assholes like me online saying how stupid it is. So.
Speaking of stupid, I want to talk about this figure, but I'm still salty about what they did to me. So yeah,
Oh
we're
my
gonna move
god.
on.
The sculpt does look incredible in the picture.
It does
though.
look good in here, and
Yeah.
look at that cape flowing. Something.
Did they actually wire the cape for this one too?
I don't know. Maybe
Because
not.
if they
Maybe
did, that's even more of a slap in the face.
it's putting more salt.
Holy shit! How much more could they like take their foot out and stick it in your face? Like, oh my god, dude!
I'm still salty about it.
I
so.
know I'm salty, but I honestly I want this figure, but I won't buy it on principle. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't let myself do it. If I do eventually buy it, I'm gonna hate myself because I'll
I
never.
can't even return mine. I can't even return.
I know.
Justin says they did actually wire the cape.
See, man, they unzipped their pants and just slapped you in the face. That's what they did. They said, "Take another Mandalorian and like it."
Yeah, I was waiting for. I thought they were gonna do a 2-pack with the bike.
Yeah.
The speeder.
Right.
So I was gonna wait for it anyway. I didn't get Beskar Mando because I was like, well, I already have episode 1 look. That'll tide me over until season 2 Mando comes out. By the time we get that, season fucking 3 will be on. He'll look totally different. And I'll probably not buy this one either anyway. But the fact that it comes with the head sculpt, the armor is like actual chrome, like Phasma. I'm excited, but I can see why some people are really fucking pissed. Because the proximity to the original release is like...
Dude, they didn't even give me time to sell mine.
Dude, like I said, some people are still waiting for theirs from Sideshow.
Give me a
It's like
fucking 4-month window to sell mine.
Cancel it immediately.
Dude, announce it at the end of the year. Announce it in fucking what do they call that? The Thanksgiving Con or whatever.
Yeah.
Announce it then, and then have it 2 years from then. It's
Exactly.
Like, you didn't need to do it right this
You don't need
second.
to announce it and screw us of not selling ours.
Right.
Because no one would buy ours now.
If you have not received your pre-order for the original yet, cancel it now.
Cancel
because
it
this
now.
one is objectively better. Like, no
Please
doubt about it.
cancel it.
Yes.
Yeah.
A head sculpt, chrome paint, a wired cape.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally went all out on this one. And the previous one, they skimped on us. So
And
it's
you get
fine.
the spear and the correct thigh pad.
Yeah.
The only thing you don't get is the pram, right?
If you haven't gotten yours, you
Yeah.
are one lucky.
Yeah, if you haven't gotten it yet, cancel it immediately.
cancel it right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Even if that one doesn't come out in the next 2 years or whatever, which I don't think it's going to take 2 years for them to make that. I'm literally the only thing they're making is a head sculpt, right?
Right.
Even if it doesn't come out in 2 years, wait, buy another hot toy, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
There's like I don't know
Dude.
300 hot toys out there. Buy one.
The Durasteel Mando is such a good fucking figure. I don't need a Beskar Mando
Right.
until like I can have my pick of the litter, like which is the best one. And who knows, by then
He might be a
the-
gold one now. He might be a gold Mando by that.
Yeah, or like the aftermarket price is so low, I could buy any of them,
Yeah.
If the market's flooded with all these fucking Mandos,
Durasteel's the best look, hands
Is
down.
this Sasha Banks or
No,
Well,
that
that's a band.
is
That's a dude. That's a
Dude,
guy
that's funny.
Mando.
how'd you know?
it's I forget the guy's name.
This
That's Sasha
That's
Banks.
yeah, that's
man, this better
Costco
come with a
Reeves.
head sculpt.
Dean.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
right there.
Oh, Axe.
Yeah, honestly,
Axe,
if it didn't come with a head sculpt, I don't think I'd pick it up.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
if
think
it
Axe
does-
gets made, but I think Costco will get made.
If this comes out,
I think it will. I think they will make everyone from Mando, even the Frog Lady. That's an exclusive.
dude, we're
I've
getting
never
her
seen a
fucking
line get
eggs.
everyone made like Mando. I mean, it's an achievement. I mean,
Yeah,
in
even
every
Rogue
character.
One got
They
fucking.
would literally make.
Well, not Baze.
No, that's what I'm saying. Even Rogue One didn't even get this treatment.
Oh, I thought you
And
meant
that-
like everyone from Rogue One.
That's
got
the most
made, yeah.
successful fucking Star Wars thing we've seen since Disney bought it.
Right. In terms of like reception, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, but if this one doesn't come with a head sculpt, I don't know. No, it's probably a pass because I'm trying to kit bash a WWE as well because now I'm gonna get Sasha Banks and we got John Cena.
Oh, John Cena.
Oh my god.
I'm more like the old school wrestlers, dude. Stone Cold and The Rock. They were my dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Triple H, dude.
Triple H is cool, yeah.
Time to play the game.
Oh, look at that! Hey, I know PJ loves.
Is
this
PJ
guy.
listening?
Yeah, he is.
Emo,
Yeah.
baby.
Look at this guy. Wet,
PJ, like, I wish he was here right now so we could argue about this some more.
wet look and all.
Optical, did you see the one with the helmet head sculpt though?
Kinda.
It honestly saves the statue.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
That saves the character. I'm sorry, but what's his name? The actor?
Dude, he loves
Driver.
Kylo, man.
He's not an intimidating guy.
He's not.
In A Force Awakens, where he takes his helmet off and there's this huge reveal, I laughed.
Yeah. Like the most anticlimactic
It's like goofy.
reveal at all.
And don't get me wrong, I love Adam Driver. I think he's great. I think,
he's incredible.
honestly, Kylo Ren is the best part of that fucking trilogy.
That's
And
I think
they
most
did
people feel the same,
a
yeah.
huge disservice to him in the third movie. But oh my god, dude! Like, stop unmasking him, please.
Yeah, it's funny. We haven't talked about this on an actual live show yet, but PJ and I were like arguing back and forth on this.
they were
one.
back and forth in this
Because like I was like, because I was like, I think this. I'm just gonna say it. I think it looks bad. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I love Sideshow premium formats for what they are, but Optical and I talked about this too. I don't think they do head sculpts well. I think they do everything else well. I think they do.
Their comic statues are really nice.
Yeah, and I think like
because they're
and
not
dude,
based on anything.
Yeah, exactly. And like, or like Kylo Ren, if you put like, and honestly, they did. If you put his helmet on him, I think the statue looks amazing. But if you put that head sculpt on, I think it looks not good. I don't know how else to say it. I just don't think it's good. I think the rest of it is great. I'm not crazy about the pose with his hand out because he never actually did that in that scene. So, and it kind of would have been cool if Rey and him had a diorama where they were like fighting each other, but you can't do that. So I mean. And Ray's doesn't look good either. I think the paint apps is where this gets let down. His face looks saggy. Like it looks like long and saggy somehow. So like, but I love that they're doing this character because Dean, I love Kylo Ren. A lot of people don't, but I love the sequels and I like Kylo Ren a lot. It's
You
one of my
love
favorite
the
characters.
sequels?
Oh yeah, dude. They're one of my favorites. Yeah,
Kick him
dude,
out
I
of
love
the chat. I
them.
don't want to be your friend anymore.
Dean,
It just
you,
makes
you
sense.
said we
like,
were BFFs.
7 as well. So
I take it back, dude.
Dean did.
Before I knew the treachery.
Dean
that
did.
lied within your heart.
Optical. Dean didn't tell you that his mom's going to adopt me, so we officially finalized it.
why would you guys do that? He's
I don't
gonna
know.
kill you guys.
Well, now he probably regrets it, but he already agreed to it. No
regretted it
take
even
backs.
before knowing this, but
Yeah, no take backs. But I also let you guys go, but I just don't think this looks good. I mean, the rest of the statue's kind of cool, but I'm talking about just the head sculpt. I think it's just not. It doesn't look like Adam Driver to me. I mean, like his face doesn't look right. The paint
Yeah,
apps let
it's
us
like
down. Yeah,
it's like his stunt double,
right.
or like his cousin, like a
But
second
put the helmet
cousin.
on him and it's great. Yeah,
I don't think it's that bad, but I don't think it's that good either. You know, we talked about it. They're the Asmus of statue.
right.
You know, they're kind of there, but they're not really there. You know, like it's Kylo. You know, it's Adam Driver, but it was like yeah, kind of like Asmus. You know, it's Aragorn. I was like, yeah, that's kind of like pushing it. But yeah, I don't think it's that bad compared to what's her name? The female, the one that looks like Abby.
Oh,
And she got guns.
Dude,
Ray.
I can't feature this comment, but tell me that Far From Death Star is lying, Will.
oh, he's lying. Yeah, I like Empire more.
Okay, I was about to leave. Optical, I love you, but I can't sit here and take the disrespect.
No, I like The Last Jedi, but Empire is an all-time classic film. It's my second favorite Star Wars movie. Yeah.
Okay, the cape on Kylo, is it sculpted as well?
Yeah.
Is that actual?
It looks
I think it's
natural
sculpted.
too.
Yeah,
No? Oh, is it sculpted?
I'm pretty sure.
It be because don't premium formats usually do mixed media. It almost looks.
It looks like fabric.
I don't know.
If it's not, that's really well done.
Yeah.
If that's sculpted, holy shit.
Honestly, I feel like the rest of the statue is great, really, besides the head sculpt. So just take the head sculpt off, put the helmet
Yeah,
on.
honestly, dude, you're not wrong, dude. With the helmet on, I was like, God damn, that was good.
Yeah, looks good.
And it's premium format, so is that quarter scale?
Quarter scale, yep.
Yeah,
You're probably looking at like $600. Yeah.
that's not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah.
I just wish I liked the sequel trilogy or Kylo just any more than I do.
Right. I love
Because
it.
I have the 6 scale Kylo, and that's good enough for me. I'm like, whatever. Although I will say the Rise of Skywalker 6 scale Kylo Ren is like fucking that's a perfect.
It's beautiful. Optical, didn't you get it?
Which one?
Rise of Skywalker Kylo?
No.
Oh,
Dude.
dude, it's the
Yeah,
First
I only
Awakens
got-
is really great, but
Yeah, I
Rise of
got the
Skywalker
first
is great.
Because on the first one, I didn't know that you like Kylo. So I just like,
So you just got the one.
now
Yeah,
you know Kylo. You like Kylo, so
I have the Force Awakens Kylo, and then I just bought the tunic and cape from The Last Jedi and kit bash my own version. And it works okay. It's not the best, but I'm tempted. If I ever find the Rise of Skywalker one cheaper, I'll probably get it because I figure the head sculpt alone is fucking crazy good.
It's great, and the helmet is amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, look at all these. These are just all Mandalorian.
Yeah,
If
except
this
the
doesn't come
droid.
with a head sculpt again.
I bet it will.
I feel like they just like kit bash this backstage. And it's like, hey, we have like one of those extra Boba Fett's lying around. Like, fuck
They
it.
did.
Let's
put
do
a
Cobb
red
Vanth to
jacket
say
on.
we're working on it.
Yeah, and let's put like the head sculpt license approval or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
But man, like if you're collecting Mandalorian, yeah, be ready because yeah, it's gonna be a lot of cash that you're gonna. Oh, look at that! There's 2 inside, so you can put 2 inside. It's like an air.
The other guy's like, is it Grubhub?
Girl,
It's our pizza.
where's your tip?
He's like, give me the fucking food and get out of here.
I think I've ordered like once from Grubhub. It was a good experience, but I don't really eat out much. So,
Yeah, I mean, when you're collecting,
That's
you
what she
shouldn't
said?
eat out that much.
what'd you say, Dean?
I said, that's what she said.
Oh my god,
Yeah, this looks like a kit bash, but
it looks good though.
Honestly.
I'm happy people are getting it. So
Well, they might not. That's the thing. These are all just...
it's a Mando figure, dude. I think it's getting made.
yeah, you know, if
It's
anything,
a safe bet, but... I mean, we still haven't gotten Padme. Fucking Bespin Luke's still not out.
do that set for 2025. Come on, man.
It happened with Django. Remember, he got
We
showed
still
a million
haven't-
times.
Dude, they showed a fucking Bespin Han. We still haven't got that.
Yeah.
That was in promotional photos.
That
and we
was
still haven't
promo,
gotten
yeah.
it. So, like, I don't know, dude. Like, again, I take all of this stuff with a grain of salt. It's like, hey, it's cool to see, but until that shit goes up for order, I could actually pay money towards it. Yeah, C-3PO. How the fuck have we not gotten a C-3PO?
Yeah, that's still crazy.
There's no licensing likeness. Because you could argue, hey, maybe Natalie Portman doesn't want her fucking likeness being made. It's a fucking droid. Where's C-3PO? How have you... He's in every fucking movie. He's in
lot,
9
too.
of these fucking things.
You could have made C-3PO like 5 times if you're gonna base it off appearances and all that.
No,
stuff, you know?
dude, for real.
Yeah, red arm,
Yeah.
silver arm. You could make it a lot of different ways.
Just change the box. You know,
Silver
It's
leg.
not-
I mean, yeah.
Hot Toys, you're welcome. We just gave you an idea just to make money. But
Mario,
Right?
of course.
Yeah, do it. Do what you did with Baby Yoda and put every different version in 8 different boxes, and I have to buy them all to have the perfect C-3PO.
dude,
Don't give them ideas.
It's like, well,
Dean.
this one has a red arm. This one has a silver leg. This one's chrome gold. This one's shitty gold.
shitty gold.
It's just like, God, dude.
I like
how-
the Sideshow one, but I can't help but think Hot Toys would. be
It's too
better.
tall. The Sideshow
Oh,
one
is it?
is like, dude, it's fucking huge. It's like the size of Han Solo Hot Toys.
Hmm.
It's so weird when you have it next to A New Hope Luke. It's like, ew, what the fuck?
dude. Speaking
Oh,
of
my
money,
boy.
I know. Will canceled his pre-order at Sideshow. Well, we're gonna get to that
Wow.
right after this. I know he's getting this. So you're getting this from Tim Sent.
This is coming from Toys Buying Agent. Yep, my
Toys
boy
Buying
Tim
Agent.
Sent.
His,
So
his website is still up, by the way.
it wasn't working for me earlier, and I started to get nervous. But then I checked again because I was, I was originally going to buy it from Tim Sent, and the price was pretty good. Then I waited too long. He raised the price, and I was like, forget it. I'm gonna wait. Then he lowered the price again, so then I bought it. So it was quite the journey. But
it was a roller coaster ride.
it was a roller coaster ride, but it is officially ordered, and I kind of ordered it on accident because, like, I had it in my cart, and I was gonna look in PayPal what it was gonna be, and I realized I selected credit card, and I clicked place order, and I was like, well, I guess it's done now. So I placed it, but I really want this figure. It looks amazing.
I think it looks good. Like I saw the review for MRC.
MRC, yep,
His head sculpt looks good.
it does. It looks really good in his video, and honestly, I don't think I'm ever gonna use it because the helmet just looks incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
and it lights up, dude. It's honest, and I don't want to wait
Chest
4
lights up
months for
and all that
Sideshow.
stuff, or
No, I don't think the chest lights up. Yeah.
okay, this is Photoshop. All of these
Yeah, I
things.
think it's Photoshop. Yeah,
God damn
at least that I'm aware. But I'm okay with the seam because you're not really going to notice it. I mean,
You'll notice it.
I
You're
won't.
going to
be.
notice it.
Because the thing is, you're gonna look like in my display. I'm gonna look at him head on. I can't go around. So like you're only gonna see it if you're really looking at him from the back. So I mean, I'm fine with it. I think it looks incredible.
Are you getting this, Dean?
No, I think Mysterio was such a lame bad guy, and the fucking he was just not good.
Oh my god!
It was like he was just
I
another
thought it was
Iron Man
negative,
villain.
man. Should we invite like a Clipper?
We gotta do something to balance Dean out. Dean, are we even brothers anymore?
No, that's my fault. I take full responsibility. No, again, he was just like an Iron Man villain instead of a Spider-Man villain. Like I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan. I do really like Jake Gyllenhaal, and I thought he did a good job. I just didn't like the way they wrote Mysterio's character in this movie. I also don't really collect the villains too much. The only ones I have are Thanos, Loki, and Ultron. So like, because usually villains are like, in one fucking movie. So it's like, I'm not gonna spend $200 on a guy that died,
But I will.
I thought they were going to do a Sinister Six, right? So it just makes sense that he'll be there. Supposedly.
I think he'll show up in the next movie. Yeah, I think
I
he'll
don't
be
know.
there.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do some
I mean,
trickery because they kind of make you think he's dead, but it's the MCU. Who knows?
yeah, I mean, Loki came
It's
back.
multiverse, so I mean,
Oh, dude, you're right. You're right, 100%.
And Jake Gyllenhaal's too good of an actor to
Freaking Gamora came back, so
Right.
he was supposed to be
That's
You'll,
sacrificed.
and we'll see again Hela, and we'll get a reissue, and everyone can stop paying crazy prices for her. That's gonna happen. Book it.
Dude, that shit happened with the Marvel Legends Hella. That motherfucker was like $80. I was like, why?
Right.
It's not even good. Then they reissued it, and the price
Yeah,
went to shit.
like those things, they were like readily available on shelves. I bet you no one's gonna buy them. Like for retail. The only reason people are like going crazy for it is because of it's rare.
They can't find it. Yeah,
They can't find it. It's weird people. But Lane, thank you for the super chat, man. Says, why did Sideshow have Scarlet Spider and other figures on display today when it's like sold out, taking up space for a classic suit? I'm guessing, Lane, they're fillers. Maybe they don't have nothing to display, so just a guess here. Just to fill up those shelves in there. But all right, did we went on a bathroom break real quick?
What the hell?
Go to the bathroom again. God damn it, Will. But yeah, man, I'm getting this. I don't know if the cloud thingy is really like this or this is Photoshop as well. It looks good, but I mean, this is also $258 with 2 head sculpts.
Dude, that's a fucking crazy good price. Like, honestly, this figure is a good figure. I just personally, I'm not gonna get it, but
yeah,
like
$258.
all the effects you get, the light up feature, like you said, 2 head sculpts. Technically, it's 2 head sculpts.
Those green smoke thingies,
Dude, the cape, you could take off the gauntlets, you could the glasses. Like, there's so much you could do with this figure.
Yeah,
like, and this is what I was talking about on our show the other day. Like, $250 should be about what you should be paying for these figures.
right.
And then you have like Mando that's like $330 for the regular one. The deluxe one is $380. Why the fuck am I paying $330?
Because it's actual Beskar.
Which they could. Phasma wasn't that much.
No, Phasma was like $220. I believe.
It's not like they invented a new technology for fucking Beskar armor. You've done it before on Phasma 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that this figure is $258 is like a spit in the face to like every other figure that's so much more expensive. That it's like, oh, you want Mando? Well, not only did we sell you one that wasn't as good, but now you got to pay fucking like a super premium for it. It's like, dude, for real? This is probably a much better figure, and it's $258. That's crazy.
Can't beat that. Like $260. Let's say $260.
Yeah, because isn't Bo-Katan, isn't she like $280?
She's like $285. Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? After tax and shipping, that's a $320 figure.
Right.
Will, how much did it cost you? Like,
I paid, I think, $333 shipped from Tim Cent. From Toys Buying Agent. So I mean, because if you're looking at $259 plus tax and shipping, that's not much more than I would have paid anyway. So I mean,
$260. Let's say the shipping is $20.
Right.
And,
Tax is like
now you're
13,
looking
14.
Yeah.
probably like $40-$50 more. Yeah.
Right.
But I
You
get it
take
like 4 months sooner.
$40,
So-
$50 more. You take out another 10 because you get that in points, supposedly.
Right. That's true. That's
Yeah.
a good point. Yeah,
And
but Sideshow
then-
did let me get my NRD back. So
Right. Yes, granted, because I think this is one of those figures whom you could use, the $25 coupon. I don't know if you did that, but
no,
I
not
know
for
they
that
don't
one.
do that for everyone now. But
Yeah, I do have one though because they gave me one for Sideshow Con, even though they muted me. But but still. But yeah, I just really love this figure, and I didn't want to wait. And layout kind of convinced me a little bit too. So, but
yeah. All right. So we'll get to there now, man. All right. So
Yo,
we'll jump into it. We're in 45
look at all
minutes.
that
now.
foreplay, dude.
All right,
Foreplay.
dude, we're in foreplay. It's at 45 minutes. So you canceled it. So there's like a lot. Oh, well, let's just put this like right on the screen here too. There was a letter from Toys Wonderland that's been going around. They said their site has been what do you call this, taken down for a few days because of a big company. Apparently, that big company. Okay, we're not.
Company.
We don't know who the big company is. All right, so we're just gonna assume that the big company is Comic Concepts.
It's got
Or
to be.
Alter Ego Comics.
Oh yeah, my two
Well, let's
favorites.
refer to them as Alter Ego Comics.
It's Toys R Us. We all know it.
Oh,
okay.
it's Toys R Us. They're back from the dead.
Here we go.
Let's just refer to them as Toys R Us. Our kind of hand-strong them. I like that that meme. Will put it up later. The one with Walter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we can find it. Hold on, I
Stay
can.
off my turf.
They help my
Dude. Can we show that without getting sued?
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Okay.
So you canceled yours from Sideshow
Yeah.
out of pure
Disdain.
Out of social justice.
social justice. So all right, so let's talk about it. How do you feel about this entire thing, and how do you view it?
Dude, honestly, man, and you guys know this, so I'm always going to be honest about everything I do. And I think I've talked about this before. Optical, I think maybe when you and I, like not long after we first met, like we talked about my Toys Wonderland experience.
Let's
right?
preface that you do not like Toys Wonderland.
I don't like Toys Wonderland.
because you got bamboozled by Toys Wonderland.
Yeah, Toys Wonderland fucked me basically. Like,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna put that lightly. Like, it's not entirely their fault. It was also DHL's fault. So like, it's DHL and Toys Wonderland both. So basically, what happened in my situation was I ordered a pre-Beskar Durasteel Mando from them for $300. Right? They shipped it to me DHL. They made me upgrade because it was COVID, so they couldn't really ship it any other way. So I was like, okay, fine. So I paid it. DHL had lost my figure, and then basically refused to find it, and then marked it as delivered, even though it was never delivered. They like 2 weeks later, after I called them a million times, they're like, oh yeah, it was delivered on this day. I'm like, no, it wasn't. I don't have it. Like, and you can't mark it delivered in the future. Say it's, but it wasn't. So I, worked for Toys Wonderland. They were nice. They tried, but like basically just told me you're shit out of luck. And I was like, well, now I just lost $300, so I'm never going to buy from you again. I understand it's not all your fault, but like, I just had a really bad experience with Toys Wonderland. There are a lot of people who have good experiences, but I would never buy from them again, personally. So that's just my experience. It's anecdotal, sure, but it's my experience. But as far as this goes, like, I'm not defending Toys Wonderland in this one because I think they're like an altruistic, like amazing company. I'm defending them because what Sideshow did, from what I understand about the situation, is illegal.
Okay, hold on. We don't know if that's them.
Oh, sorry, I meant Comic Concepts. My bad.
Comic Concept.
Oh yeah, yeah. So Comic Concepts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Toys R Us. What Toys R Us is
Toys R Us.
doing is highly. What Toys R Us is doing right now is just highly questionable. Okay, so what we'll say about Toys R Us is, I just think this situation is bully tactics. It's scare tactics. From what we know about it right now, this could totally change. We could look like asses in a week when all the information comes out and we look wrong, right? So, I just think, right
This
now,
is all speculation.
it's speculation, right? We're making claims based on the readily available information, right? Based on the readily available information, this seems like bully and scare tactics to attack competition unfairly and illegally. I mean, based on what we know about it. I mean, I'm playing armchair lawyer tonight, but for what I saw about it, I mean, it's no different than me buying a copy of Mortal Kombat and selling it to you, Optical. Like, I mean, it's like, I would be a reseller at that point. I own the copy. I can do whatever I want with it. Like, Toys Wonderland has never claimed to be a distributor. Like, they're a reseller. They sell for high prices. People have a choice. Like, they sell for high prices. You have a choice not to buy it. And I'm all for free market. I'm all for options. Would I love to get these figures sooner? Absolutely. But right now, Toys R Us is probably just a little upset because there's so many delays happening and people are canceling their orders with them to buy from Hong Kong sellers. And they're taking a hit on their business. So they're upset about it. But there's nothing that can be done about that really because COVID messed everything up. Shipping is delayed. So there's really just nothing to do about it. I mean, I just feel like attacking competition just for the sake of doing it and to send a message is wrong. I mean, I feel like, and I canceled my order with them because of that. I'm going to see out my existing pre-orders because Toys R Us has always been good to me in terms of customer service. Like, I have to give them credit for that. Like, they've been great.
100%.
They've been great. Their customer service is fantastic, and I commend them for that. They're amazing. But there's some tactics like this that are above the customer service reps had. These are like leadership decisions that are just highly questionable that I don't want to support that type of behavior. So, I mean, I'm not trying to play like white knight here, but I'm just saying that, like, I don't really want to be a part of that. Like, I love the products I get from them, and I appreciate their customer service. But this kind of stuff, I don't feel like we can let slide. Like, because it's not okay. I mean, like, it's not okay to do these type of things if what is said is true. Again, let me preface that this could all be unfactual. It could all be false. Like, and if it is, then yeah. I mean, I just feel like, customers should have a right to buy from wherever they want. I get distribution rights, but this is not that. Obviously, I mean, distribution is totally different than resale. So I mean, it's just going after like Tim Cent and Pop Collectibles, things like that. I mean, I think it's out of line personally. I'll let you guys go, but I'm not happy with it. Like I said, I'm going to see out my existing pre-orders. I'm going to try to order a lot less from this company just because if this stuff is true, because I just don't like, it's all about giving the buyers options, and stifling competition with threats is not okay to me.
What do you think, Dean?
Is Dean frozen?
Yeah, I mean,
there he goes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll pretty much hit the nail on the head. I don't like Toys Wonderland. I don't like their business model. I understand that there is a market for it, right? Hey, we're going to send some guy to the store, wait in line, buy the thing, bring it back to us, and sell it to us so we can sell it to you faster, right? I get it. So Will's 100% right. They're not claiming to be a distributor. They are a reseller. They're paying somebody to go wait in line for you, and that's why you're paying a premium. Someone's putting in work to wait in line in the morning or whatever the fuck they do it. I don't know. And that's what you're paying for. You're paying a premium for the service and the early access to said thing. It's like Supreme. Does anybody buy Supreme clothing?
No, but I have a friend who's really into it.
Yeah, I have friends that pay people to wait in line for them.
Yeah.
And then they resell it and make fucking like tenfold back. It's insane. So like, I understand that there is a market for shit like that, or like shoes.
PS5s.
Right? PS5s.
I mean, it sucks, but
I've done it too. I've paid a friend to stand in line with me at the Disney store when they were reissuing the die-cast Disney figures from the movies, like the Boba Fett and the Grievous, because it was like one per customer. I was like, dude, I'll pay you to fucking buy a set. So like, I get it. That being said, they're not doing anything wrong. That is a free open market. So for Toys R Us to come in here and throw their weight around and get these places shut down is wrong. It's well, quite frankly, it's very rude. But yeah, like, and Toys Wonderland is not innocent. They did the same thing with, didn't they do the same thing to Tim Cent not that long ago?
Now that you say that, I think they might have.
Yeah. So, and two wrongs don't make a right. Okay. They don't deserve to be shut down because they try to do
There's no good
else.
guy here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But just because I don't like them doesn't mean I can't see what's being done to them and say, hey, that's wrong.
Right.
This whole situation is fucked. So, Will, I think it's great. I think you stand by your convictions. Like, I don't want to support that behavior. I'm going to take my money elsewhere.
Yep.
Which is exactly what they don't want, because that's the people they're trying to shut down. So it's like, by doing that, like, they're doing themselves a disservice by behaving this way. They would have gotten your $300 for Mysterio had they not done this.
Yep. It literally was entirely counterproductive. Like, it had the opposite effect of what they wanted. I literally went to Toys buying agent and I was like, I'm going to buy from you now. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're not the only one. And
yeah,
I think they're going to feel that in the pocketbook. again, you're probably right. Maybe there's some shit we don't know.
Right.
What if this is all tactic of Toys Wonderland to look like a martyr?
Right.
It could be. That's what I'm saying. We don't have a lot of information right now.
Hey
It's purely
guys,
speculation.
don't forget to tip. Okay.
Oh my God, Dean.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's
That would be
that.
quite what do you call that? A spin in the, what do you call that when it's a movie? A twist on the movie, the plot, right? It's like, hey man, we're gonna purposely shut down our site so we look like martyrs here. So
we can get some
we need
goodwill
some
from people.
sympathy here. So
Optical, I think you were making some pretty good
yeah, I guess
talk about what you were talking about before we went live.
Yeah, it's
if you
hard
want.
for me to, so we can make an argument that Hot Toys makes Sideshow. Like Hot Toys is the product that keeps Sideshow alive. We can make that argument, right?
Yeah.
If Sideshow all of a sudden does this without letting Hot Toys know, wouldn't you think they would get mad wouldn't you think Hot Toys would get mad at Sideshow? Because yeah, look at that. Stay out of my Sideshow Toys R Us just went full Walter White.
Whoever made
Not
this
Walter
is
White,
beautiful.
full
Thank you.
Heisenberg on these guys. But
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I'll stop.
that is beautiful. But if you think about it, Hot Toys, if Sideshow does that without Hot Toys knowledge, right? Wouldn't you think Hot Toys would be like, dude, you are cutting me down on my knees because these sales that I'm making from Toys Wonderland or Tim Sam are directly from my store. So now you're hurting me. You're not hurting them because they're buying directly from me. So not only are you affecting your sales, now you're affecting my sales.
Yeah.
So a part of me believe that Hot Toys is in this. Like they wouldn't because now why would they purposely hurt themselves, right? Like why would they be like, it was like, oh, you know what? We're gonna cut down your sales in Hong Kong tremendously. You'd be like, yeah, I don't know, but
I don't like that.
I don't like that. But if I was Hot Toys, I'd be like, I'm sorry, what was that again? You can't sell from your store anymore to these guys, but they're buying in bulk though. They do have a lot. No, I can't. Okay, go ahead, do what you gotta do. You got this Sideshow. Yeah, it's just like, why would they do that? I don't know. Oh, Justin made a super chat. Would like to contribute. Yeah, room for one more. We'll see, Justin. Yeah, we're trying to make this because I don't want it to be. We know you're affiliated with Toys Wonderland, and I just don't want the conversation to sound one-sided. That's the only reason why.
Right.
But yeah, why would they do that, right? Like, so if in Hot Toys' point of view, so here's Hot Toys selling, for example, Mark 1 and Toys Wonderland is down right now. So let's use another
Toys Buying Agent.
Which is what's the other one? Because Toys Buying Agent, you gotta calculate. What's the other one? Pop?
Oh, Pop Collectibles, yeah.
Pop Collectibles.
There's also Toys Wire. There's
yeah, so let's do Pop, and for example, let's do this. Let's get
Mysterio.
War Machine Mark 1.
Okay.
Let's say Iron Man. He's pretty popular. So
Neon Tech.
okay. So this guy, regular 1, 5 in stock. Let's do what's regular. Okay, let's do this a little bit more. I guess right now you can get it from Sideshow. I guess you got 5 days.
Right.
All right. So this is $618. Let's say $620. This is first batch, and shipping always kills it for these guys, right? Like overseas, shipping is at least $50 for this guy. So it's safe to say this is going to be $670. Let's say $670 in here. And then how much did they buy this from Hot Toys? From Hot Toys in Secret Base. We know
Not anywhere close to this, yeah.
right? They probably bought this at $350, maybe.
Yeah,
$320.
probably something like that.
So it's almost double, right? Like almost 700 when you see out the door. Now, Hot Toys might be thinking, it's like, God damn, this guy just bought something for half the price, turning around and selling it at half the price. We all know why they're doing reissue, because they want a piece of that pie. Because now, if a collector buys this for almost $700, money is not going to Hot Toys. Money's going to Pop Collectibles. So the more money that you don't give to Hot Toys, that means you can't buy more collectibles. So Hot Toys wants you to spend less so you can buy more from them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't make sense that Hot Toys would allow this to happen, unless Hot Toys just really doesn't have any balls to say anything to Sideshow. It's like, dude, bro, you're really undercutting me this time. You know, like I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
That's a very valid point. Like, did Hot Toys have knowledge that this was going to happen?
And yeah, unless Hot Toys just kind of like, dude, come on, just go for them. Because if you are an Iron Man fan, you are gonna buy this thing. Either, let's say they release it on September, and then Sideshow would get this December. You would buy this regardless if it comes out in September or December, right? And then you would you would save some money, and Hot Toys are gonna get the same exact amount of money, which is $300. They're not gonna get 700. They're gonna get 3. So what's the benefit for Hot Toys?
But but it's almost like, why would Hot Toys even do it? Because there's no legality in doing it. Like, they can't stop it as much as they want to. So it's kind of like, why even send this warning shot to piss people off? And I guess they could say, oh, Sideshow did it. Sideshow did it. You know, they could do that. But it's kind of like, why even do it at all? Because there's no basis or no grounds to even make a legitimate claim. So I mean, like, it's, why do it? You just literally pissed everyone off, and now no one wants to buy from Sideshow anymore. So I mean, like, you know, at least a lot of people. So, I mean, it's just, they were deleting comments left and right on their live stream. I mean, so I was there. So, I mean, you know, but I get what you're saying, Optical. Like, maybe Hot Toys wants double the money, so maybe they had a say in this. But it's purely speculation. But
we get the emotional response because we're always rooting for the small guy, right? You know, it's like, oh, this big giant and this small guy right here. I mean, these guys are not small anymore. You know, like they're taking, they're feeling it. Not just, I think not just Sideshow, but also Hot Toys. You know, there's a reason why Hot Toys is reissuing all these figures, because it's been selling for a high price, and Hot Toys doesn't like that. You know who's selling it for a high price? Resellers. They don't even need to hit on eBay. They don't even need to go out of stock. All they got to do is send their moms, their kids, fall in line, and they turn around and sell it for much. Now, again, I am for consumer. If you want to pay a high price, that's on you. That's your right as a consumer. But we talked about it earlier, Will. How about if you're the distributor? Don't you have a right to who wants to distribute your stuff? Like, what if
not with resale,
something about it, right? Not to resell it, because you want to buy it. But I don't think this is going to last. Like, these websites are going to come back. They can't hold them hostage like this. No. This is just a delay tactic. This is just to see maybe what the masses are going to say. I think eventually what they're going to do is they're going to release this all at the same time. So there's no, you know, like, oh, you know, because is Secret Base really a store or is it a showcase store? You know what I mean? Like, can you walk in?
I think you can pre-order there and pick things up there, can't you?
Right. But it's not a store where you can walk in and say, hey, you know what?
I want to buy it. You got to get a pre-order and then go get it. Right? Yeah. But literally, you're right, Opto. The only way to solve this problem is to release them all at once.
They release it all at once, then there's no advantage. Like, if you release it all at once, you remove the remove this without
remove the rat race.
Yeah, remove everyone that, you know, make Sideshow look like a bad guy. It's either that or you make your own website, kind of like Asmus, Enterbay, Threezero. You make your own website. You even eliminate Sideshow at that point. You do, you know, because we're going to order directly from you. We're not going to order from Toys Wonderland or Tim Cent or whoever or Sideshow. We order it directly from you.
That's what happened with Prime One. Prime One was sick of letting Sideshow be their distributor, because they were like, fuck it, we're just gonna open a I guess like a fucking warehouse somewhere here in the United States so shipping wasn't killing everybody. And then Sideshow ended up like screwing over people that had bought in the Prime One collectibles statues, and their shit arrived broken. They're like, oh, sorry, we don't deal with that anymore. So
Yeah, Sideshow and Prime One have a very complex relationship. I've heard.
Yeah, it was like super fucked up because my sister had bought those Berserk statues, and like right about that time, to ship her Berserk statue was like, it was like $800, or she could do like the super slow shipping. And
economy,
it was like $400 or something. But she was like, had they opened their warehouse here in time, it would have only been like maybe like $150. But yeah, it was a very toxic relationship between Sideshow and Prime One. I think it still is. I don't know how that turned out.
It's still very tense, it seems like, because they don't even carry all the Prime One's products. They carry like the ones selective. You know, they carry some.
One that would sell. But it's just like, like it's easy for us to get mad at Sideshow. And I'm not defending. I'm not.
Toys R Us.
I'm not. I'm not affiliated with Sideshow. I'm not. Toys R Us. Yeah.
Let the record show.
With Toys R Us. But it's easy to get mad at the big guy, right? Like, but if you think about it, it's like it's Hot Toys. Really, are their hands clean on this one, or are they in it? Because it's kind of like, do they like these resellers selling their products at this amount, at 680?
I mean, dude, you have to be right. Like, fuck, we just sold that guy, that Iron Man, for $300, and now he's selling it for $600.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And people are buying it. Yeah.
I want to make $600.
And people are buying it. Because we created, not we, but we got this. The only thing that these resellers has more than Sideshow is faster.
Yep, they have speed.
The only thing is speed. What if they all release at the same time?
You'd buy from Sideshow.
Yeah, you buy from Sideshow.
You'd buy from an Alter Ego or wherever.
Now you that's their only strength, and you eliminate that.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Literally, the only way to solve this problem is for Sideshow and Hot Toys to work out an agreement where Hot Toys does not release the figure until Sideshow or the U.S. have them in their hands, and they can all release it once. Like, that's the only way to solve this problem, because otherwise it's going to keep happening. And I'm fine with it happening this way, but this problem has been exacerbated by the delays in shipping. Like, they have never been this bad. It's because of COVID and other factors related to COVID, but like the delays are insane right now. And that's why this is happening, and people are driving to the Hong Kong sellers, and Sideshow is probably losing a lot of money. Like, I even saw lots of comments saying I've never canceled more pre-orders than I have in the last, 6 to 7 months, because like people were like Endgame Cap, people were tired of waiting, and it's understandable. I mean, like at some point it's like, you know what, like I'm gonna buy it from Toys Wonderland or Toys Buying Agent or wherever, because like I'll pay $30 more to get it instead of 6 months from now. I mean, like Mando took forever, Optical. You and I know. I mean, like. That took forever. So, I mean, Hot Toys, who knows, honestly, if they had their hands clean with this. But I just feel like I'm all for a free market and capitalism. So I'm fine with the way it's set up. But honestly, like, if they want to solve the problem, then literally release them all at the same time. That's the only logical solution, other than, like you said, Optical, opening their own store. Those are the two options. That's it.
I just can't see Hot Toys being okay with it. Because if I was Hot Toys, if me as a consumer, if I want my money, I want Hot Toys to get my money. I don't care about Sideshow. I don't care about, Toys Wonderland or Simpson. I want the guy who makes the figure that I enjoy get the money. I don't care about you guys. But at this rate, like, because if you think about it, even with the delays, why would Hot Toys care? I'm making money. Like these guys, they're buying all my stuff and they're sending it. Why would I care? I'm making my money anyway. But I think deep inside, they don't like this. I just feel like they don't like this.
Yeah, I don't know.
That their figure is selling for more, like in this case, maybe double of how much.
I just don't know if you can change, because it's kind of like how Sony's doing with PS5s. Like they're trying to release as many as they can, right? But they know the resale market is crazy right now. But they're still getting paid. So like the scalpers still buying. I don't think we've talked about this. I don't think Hong Kong sellers are scalpers. I just don't think that definition suits them, because they're not buying up all the supply so no one else can have it. Like they're not meeting a demand and inflating the demand because they bought up all the supply. So they're not scalpers. They're opportunists.
Yeah,
but like and that's fine. That's business. That's
fine.
reasonable.
Yeah, I'm totally okay.
But I'm with you, Optical. Like Hot Toys, like. Maybe they had a say in this, but I don't know.
I don't think they're innocent.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Although, everybody listening, Justin will be joining my show hour show, Collecting Weekly After Dark. That starts at 10:30. So if you want to hear Justin's take, go to Collecting Weekly and.
So wait, 10:30 your time or?
Oh yeah, so an
Central,
hour from
right?
now.
And I was like, that's like 3 minutes from now, Dean.
Sorry, my bad. Because maybe he's got something that I don't know. So
Yeah.
it'll be nice to hear him talk.
I just, it's just hard to, because if I was Hot Toys, like, right, like I would be like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You're literally cutting down my sales from my secret base.
yeah. Because okay,
Nice
so
work.
the whole thing with the Iron Man with the fucked up face sculpt. Hot Toys or Sideshow said all the figures coming from Sideshow are gonna come with the fucked up head because that was their order allotment. They already fulfilled their order goal. Hot Toys is still making that figure. Someone's got to be buying it, right?
Yeah.
Which is all the people over there.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're going to stop these people from buying my product, even though your order is already filled, what the fuck?
I know.
That doesn't do Hot Toys any good.
That doesn't do them any good at all.
So, dude, it makes sense that they would be part of it, but also it doesn't, because, like you said, they're cutting off part of their fucking, their what am I looking for?
For profit. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
If you think about it, like, right, so if you're a collector and you fell into the FOMO, I gotta have it now, right? I gotta have this Iron Man now. I bought it, paid $670 on it because I bought it for $670. Now I can't buy another Spider-Man because I'd be like, you know what? I just spent too much here. I'm cool. I'm gonna chill for a little.
That's a fair point.
Now me, Hot Toys was like, dude, why? Now I can't sell Spider-Man now because this guy just spent his Spider-Man money to you guys, and now it makes their product look so expensive, which it's not. Like it makes their product look so unattainable because it's $700 if you want it now. So I don't know. It just feels that something just doesn't add up. Something just doesn't add up. That Hot Toys. I mean, I get it from Sideshow's standpoint, right? For them, it makes total sense. These guys are hurting my bottom line. I'm gonna cut them off. Here's the difference between like us and because Sideshow. If this is really what they have, let's just say Hot Toys is not in it, and they'll be like, all right, they want to do what they want to do. So here you go. Next step would be Sideshow was going to tell them, it's like, hey, do not release it early on secret base. Don't. And from how, if let's assume Hot Toys didn't react to this, and they were like, well, you're cutting. Okay, that's fine. Let's say they just said that. What they would say yes to that too. Like, okay, we're going to release it all in September at the same time, like one happy family.
I don't think Sideshow has that kind of pull. I don't think so myself. I don't think they can convince Hot Toys to do that. I think that's the solution to this problem, which
Right.
honestly, now that I'm saying that kind of makes me think that Hot Toys doesn't care about this because like they're still getting paid. So, I mean, of course, they'd love people to buy 2 figures from them instead of 1 that they paid this for, but it's kind of like they're getting paid and they're still selling figures. I don't think Sideshow's going to be able to convince them to delay a release like that.
But imagine if this continues, right? Let's just say Sideshow, because I never thought this was happen. This was happen. I thought, back in our stream that delaying it would be a bit more of a possibility. You can't stop somebody from reselling something. But let's say if you combine Toys Wonderland Pop and Tim Sen, how many units that is, that they're buying from Secret Base? 100, 150, 200?
Right.
Iron Man? And they're gonna be okay with it? Dude, I won't be if I was Hot Toys. It's like, dude, even for 5 days, 7 days, how many units does this guy supposed to buy? And you're just stopping it you're stopping them literally from buying from me. Why are you doing this? I would be pissed.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah. So we're going to find out, I guess, how this all shakes out. And also the question is why now? Like, I mean, I think they're hurting because of the delays in shipping and people are canceling pre-orders, but why now during the middle of a con that they're holding? Like, I feel like that's a bad time to get some bad PR. I mean, you're going to delete a lot of comments. I mean, which they did. But, it's just why do it now in the middle of a con you're conducting? Like, it seems like bad timing.
And we like Hot Toys is, they're not. I'm not Toys. Toys R Us is not scared of controversy. They just
They went out of
still here.
business. So.
Yeah, that fucking Jeffrey Giraffe is fucking mean.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, he is Dean.
Dude.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure. I'm honestly sure too. The customer service people probably got some messages about it, and they're probably upset too. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean they should know the ramifications if you do something like this.
I mean, it's literally going to backfire. There's no way this can go well for you. I
right,
mean, like,
it just looks bad.
it's just not.
However
Even
you
if you
want it.
had a legitimate legal claim, I think people would kind of understand it, but it still would give you some backlash. But this one, considering you appear, seemingly do not have a legitimate legal claim, this can only go sideways for you. I mean, like, basically what happened. I think a lot of people are going to do what I did. I mean, like, I literally canceled my pre-order and went and bought it from Toys Buying Agent, like, because I was like, I don't think there's any good guys in this. But again, I'm not trying to support that type of behavior. So I mean, if what is said is true, so
Yeah,
but I already did it, so it's done.
I don't know.
And I don't want to wait 4 months, so there's that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just doesn't make.
We got to wait for more info, but that's just our speculation for now.
right. Like, but if it's true, let's say Sideshow, because if they did this without notifying Hot Toys first, that's a lot of balls to not notify your partner that I'm gonna undercut you.
If Hot Toys was pissed, that would not be good.
I mean, Sideshow pays Hot Toys distribution rights, don't they?
Yeah, and they buy
I mean,
in bulk.
it's gotta cost. It's gotta cost a
money.
pretty penny to keep that.
Right.
So I mean, maybe they're kind of like, hey, I'm gonna undercut you, but I'm fucking paying you a fuck ton of money to undercut you.
Oh, shut up.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can do that, like undercut someone, you can tell someone as well to fucking hold on your releases.
Yeah.
Look, 'cause if
Oh
they
yeah,
do-
dude, that's a big stick to swing.
yeah.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
If they do that, literally all the resellers are done. Their only market is going to be overseas market where Sideshow can't deliver. Because if they take that out, if they say, hey, you know what, all of us, they're going to be like, ship it now. So by October we get it. By October you release it at Secret Base as well. The same time we get here at the US.
The only way they could do it is if they undercut the price of the U.S. retailers, which I don't think they'd be able to do with shipping. So
No, like all they got to do is not release it. Because what Hot Toys is doing now is, hey, you know
Right.
what, we're gonna release it. But no, Sideshow is just gonna be like, hold off to it. Send it to us
Right.
first.
yeah,
We're all gonna release it at the same time. So it's the
Right.
same price.
like once Sideshow confirms receipt of the product, say okay,
Then we
release
all
it.
release it.
Yeah,
You know
but
what's
I just don't
happening?
think they're going to be able to pull that off
Yeah, I don't know.
because they would have done it already. Because this has been a long going problem, not just now. So
I don't
this
think
is
I don't think they were hurting back then. Like they didn't mind the team sense at all. I think like you're right about the pandemic. Maybe like Hot Toys all of a sudden. I mean, Toys R Us started feeling it, so they're like, you know what, time to take some action. Plus this entire FOMO thing now is getting bigger, where people doesn't want to wait anymore, and it got even pushed by pandemic. So maybe they're flexing their muscles right now. They'll be like, you know what, we're gonna show some power here, like Heisenberg. This is just like one of those bombs that he threw.
yeah.
Next time I'm gonna knock on your door. When I knock, you better answer.
I'm trying to
I
find that
am the
other one
one who
obstacle that it
knocks.
puts in. Sorry, go ahead, Dean.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Justin brings up a point that the folks in the U.S. think the States is always the number one customer. The volume of orders of other countries, including Asia, is massive. Yes, but we are the only ones that matter. So I just wanted to get that out there, clear the air.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull this one up too. I have to hold on because this one is also hilarious. Let's see. There we go. That's literally how it's gonna go down. I mean, it's
Yeah.
all of them. It's like, we're gonna get rid of you, and then you're gonna come right back. So,
Lock him inside a closet.
Yep, exactly.
Dude, this would be interesting in the next few days, though, or months, or the upcoming weeks,
Yeah.
because if this is true, okay, all speculation here. This might be a warning shot. Kinda
I
like-
think it is.
because this is not going to last. We all know this is not going to last. You can't prevent somebody from reselling. That is just You can't do that.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I fucking paid for it. I should be able to do whatever the fuck
Whatever
I
you
want.
want,
with it.
right? I definitely agree with that. But there's more to this. There's more to this. You know, this is you can't prevent. You can only do that for so long. This is just a delaying tactic,
Right.
for them. This is them flexing. I'm sure they can do something more. Make life difficult for you at least. You know, Dean, you know this like with Six Scale, our guy. You know, like Warner Brothers and Disney are always like harassing them. That's why they can't show the pictures.
Yeah.
I forgot their names. 1/6 Corner. You know, so they're harassing them. You know, literally. And this all comes down to monopoly. And this one as well. Like Hot Toys monopolized Disney products. Not even that. That's why we can't buy it from. Imagine if Threezero also has Star Wars. We probably won't buy it from Hot Toys because all they do is helmeted figures. I can settle for a Threezero helmeted figures, but it all comes down to monopoly. Like Hot Toys monopolized, you know, Disney monopolized this IP. Then it comes down to Hot Toys, and Hot Toys being monopolized by Sideshow, and you know, or by Toys R Us, and it all comes down to that. Because imagine if Threezero does Stormtroopers for $120, we might just actually build an army of Stormtroopers. So in the future, hopefully, they sell individual character IPs instead of the movie, so we can actually get figures like, I don't know, what's her name,
Costco Reeves,
you know, or somebody that Hot Toys wouldn't do ever. Padme. By another company.
You said optical. Remember we mentioned throwing us a bone every now and then. I think as long as it gets released, they're kind of doing that with Zemo a little bit. So I got to give them credit for that.
Yeah,
like,
Zemo.
Yeah, if they make it. If they make it.
If they make it.
It could be another yellow jacket for all we know.
Woo.
Yeah. This was a heavy topic.
Dude, this is gonna be juicy in the next few days. Like I don't care. I don't buy from Toys R Us. I don't buy from, you know, outside retailers as well. I could wait. I'm not in that boat. But man, just imagine if Hot Toys has their own website, they also eliminate Hot Toys. But I'm sure, you know, their orders are not the same as Asmus. They probably would get like hundreds of orders every day, and they won't be able to keep up with that, you know, with logistics. Because if they do, like even in Hong Kong, you can only order one figure per person. So obviously, even in Hong Kong itself, they can't handle it, you know, and that's their base. They can't handle it. So much more so in a larger scale. So they do need Sideshow in a sense. So
yeah, maybe they just don't want to deal with distribution. Maybe like they already have enough resources wrapped up in production and not distribution, but production and marketing and stuff. They don't want to have to deal with distribution. It'd be too much work. They're like, why do it? Sideshow's making us paid. So I mean, except Sideshow might be causing some waves, and Hot Toys might not know about it. But if they do, then I don't know. It's just whole thing's a mess, to be honest.
The best case scenario is Hot Toys separates themselves from Toys R Us, because we already know Toys R Us has their own tax when it comes to Hot Toys, and
like
for us
$60.
collectors, that's the best case scenario is Hot Toys do their own thing, and that's a win for everyone.
The only downside I could see would be replacement parts.
Oh yeah, no,
like Sideshow and Toys R Us both are very good with replacing things.
Yeah.
So I mean, like
especially Iron Man.
If you have to ship it back to Hong Kong, like it would be a lot more painful.
Yeah, they can't even reply to email, much more so replace your
right.
So,
like dealing with it. Honestly, even if you buy from not Toys R Us, like a U.S. retailer, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I mean,
it is
like,
outside of Toys R Us.
Yeah, like if you like I've done it, and they always help me out. They get it done, but it just takes a lot longer. Like because you have to go to the company and then go back and then send it, and then it's like
and we are bitches, man. So if there's like a scratch on a battle damage piece, we'll be like, why is there a scratch in here?
Yeah, what is this?
Return. And it was like
exactly.
a battle damage piece.
Yeah, I know.
No, but there's a scratch though.
Yeah, but there's a scratch. I'm returning it.
Dude, this Toys R Us can make life difficult for anyone.
I like how we kept that going this whole time.
Yeah,
fucking Toys R Us.
We did it really though. We kind of like slipped up multiple times. Yeah. Yeah, don't rewatch.
I think Doc says, can we use KB Toys instead?
Dude, you know what would have been funny if we changed the name every time we brought them up? It's just a different company
I
every
liked
single
KB
time.
Toys actually when it was around.
Dude, so did I, bro. So many good memories of KB Toys.
I know. Toys R Us was cool too. They kind of bankrupted themselves though.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know. It was like, you guys know Amazon exists, right? It's like,
Exactly. That's the problem. And Toys R Us prices were too high.
it was like Walmart. It's literally right next to you.
Right. And it's
I
like
can
half the
check the
price.
price.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, every time I went into my Toys R Us for like 2 years, it was like they never restocked anything. It was like, dude, what the fuck am I coming here for? Like, you people like don't put anything on the shelf.
Right.
I think that's what did them in, dude. They didn't have shit.
But we all have great childhood memories probably of Toys R Us. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Could
Yeah.
you imagine if they sell Hot Toys at Toys R Us?
They did in the UK.
They did?
Yeah,
Did they?
remember the Executioner Stormtrooper? That was a Toys R Us exclusive, I think.
oh
Really?
wow.
Was it
Yeah,
that would be cool.
$700?
See, we need a Hot Toys like stores around the country that you can go to. Like, you know, maybe it's not run by Hot Toys, but it's just in like Barnes and Noble even or something like that. Like where you could go and, you know, get something like that. Like, I mean, besides like fucking Galaxy's Edge or something. Like, I mean, which they don't
Right.
sell Hot Toys anymore, I'm pretty sure. So they did though at one point.
Dude. I mean, imagine if they do one in New York, for example. Let's just put New York because, you know, that's kind of like the biggest city.
Yeah.
Put one there, kind of like Secret Base.
Yep. See
A
how
lot
it
of
goes. Put it in Cali. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would put a dent on Sideshow as well, or Toys R Us.
Sideshow probably wouldn't let them do that actually now that we're saying that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think they would let them do that because they probably like, no, we distribute in the U.S. We have those rights, so we're going to veto that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless we can open that store and run it and get the money from it. That'd be the only way.
yeah.
Yeah.
That will be fun, but
Yeah.
it'll be interesting in the next few days. I I'm holding my judgment on this, but if you ask me, I would love these guys to exist. You know, option is always,
Resellers.
yeah,
Yeah.
option is always good. You know, like even though I don't use them, option is always good. It's there. Do I feel bad for the newbies that's getting hooked into this? Yes, I do. I think it's a bad habit to do. Just if you wait, literally, you could. If you do this 6 times a year, you can get one figure for free, for $50 more, right? Like if you do that 4 times, that's $200. That's almost another figure. But I like the fact that they do exist. They should be there. I feel like, but
Give people an option. Yeah.
yeah, but at the flip side, I also can't blame, let's say, Hot Toys / the other company because not even them. How about the people underneath them, the local comic shops, the mom and pop that is in there. Now they're getting pushed aside because they're getting it late, and not only that, they're already super late as well. So I don't know. It's there's no winner in here. I just want the collectors to win. I don't care about these companies, honestly, because they don't care about me.
Right.
That's
why I said there's no good guys. I mean, I just feel like I've had good experiences with toys buying agent myself, but again, you're right, Optical. I don't buy from these resellers very often. It's very rare for me. Like usually when the price is close enough, like maybe if it's like $30 more and I know I can get it like, 3 months sooner, I might do it. I've always had good experiences with him, so it's Tim Cent, but yeah, I mean, like overall, I pretty much always buy from US retailers. Like I don't buy as much from Toys R Us anymore. I mostly go through Comic Concepts and Alter Ego and Pop Culture Zone. I like to support the smaller shops, and honestly, the prices are better. So
yeah. If you play it right, like with Steven Collectibles, you
get like
might
the
not even
price
pay
shipped.
taxes. Yeah,
yep. No, like Taskmaster, like $245 shipped. Like I mean, like you save a lot of money if you're patient.
Yeah, like if you just play it right, just be nice to the person. And at the end of the day, these guys doesn't care about us. They just care about themselves.
It's for profit.
So you guys do what you think is right and do what you got to do. Wherever you're gonna save, that's where I'm for.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. It's just if there's just 2 scenarios here: either Hot Toys know or Hot Toys doesn't know. If they know, then they'll have no balls. If they know, then that means they don't like this resellers what they're doing. That's just I feel like
those are the 2 options.
Those are the 2 scenarios here. If Hot Toys are in this one, that'll be interesting. Because I just it's kind of like trading Scottie Pippen without letting Michael Jordan know.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, hey man, we traded Scottie Pippen. I was like, what? That's
and
literally
it's
my
funny.
sidekick.
Yeah, it's funny too. Like an Optical, we've this might open up a whole new can of worms, but like, and PJ and I have talked about this too. Like I think the reseller market has an impact on Sideshow, Hot Toys R Us prices, like on the U.S. market price. I think it does influence it to a degree because they can see what these figures are going for, but I don't think that's the sole factor by any means.
Right.
I think production costs, likeness rights, licensing in general is expensive for these big Marvel, Star Wars, whatever. So I think it's a multi-factor thing. Like, I don't think we could simply point and say, oh, it's resellers that are doing this. So I'm not going to I'm with you. Like, I think they should exist. But I mean, I would prefer everyone to get it at once. Like, that's my preference. Right. But if we're going to keep it how it is, which I think is what's going to happen, because if Sideshow could pull that card, they would have already done it. So, I mean, it would have happened years ago. But I don't think they have that kind of leverage. So I don't think that's going to happen. So, but I think, honestly, I'm okay with the resellers existing because they fill a void and they offer a service. Like Dean said, it's a service. Like, if you want instant gratification and you're willing to pay for it, then you should have that. You have that choice. Yeah. It's capitalism. There's opportunities out there for everyone. And like, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Their Toys Wonderland prices are ludicrous sometimes, in my opinion. But I mean,
Toys
like, if you want to pay it,
Toys Wonderland is just like the Uber of Hot Toys.
Right. Like, if you want it in 2 days and you want to pay double the price, then go for it. I mean, like, I'm not here to tell you, I'm not going to do that, but I'm not here to tell you otherwise. You should have that right if you want, go for it. I don't think it's smart.
This is what William Wallace died for. Freedom.
Nice.
Yeah,
beautiful reference.
I think
that's
by
my point.
Doing this, like even with Hot Toys, by let's say I'm Hot Toys and I'm in it, right? I'm making the decision for you. If I'm Hot Toys, if Hot Toys is in it, I'm making the decision for you. And the decision is you don't get it in 2 days. Like if Hot Toys is in it and they'll be like, you know what? You're right, Sideshow or Toys R Us. You're right. We should just release it all at once. So, like my price, just like what PJ's saying, that holds true. If
it holds some weight.
Yeah, if Hot Toys seeing that people are buying this Mark I for $700, then they're gonna keep on raising their prices because like, hey, they bought it for $7. I'm only selling it for $3.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. I was like, I wish people would stick to their convictions like Will, because if you keep spending $700, they're gonna be like, well, they're willing to pay $700.
Yeah.
Why should Toys Wonderland get $700?
Right.
I want it.
And then
they're gonna
$800.
they're gonna charge $700. Then Toys Wonderland is like, well, it costs us fucking $800.
We're gonna charge $900. Yeah,
we need $900.
Yeah,
and people are gonna be like, fuck, I could get it early. I'll pay $900.
You know who's
like,
dude, on that one? Us.
Like we're also to blame. I mean, not me. I'm perfect, but you guys.
Yeah. True, Dean.
I try to turn you on hookers, to be quite honest with you. But
I just feel like eventually you can't do that because you'll price people out. Like, basically, at some point, like, you'll reach the threshold where people are like, all right, I'm gonna head out. No, thank you.
Would you though? Because like we're talking about this Iron Man, how many people pre-ordered this for $700?
Yeah, well, it looked like there was only a couple left in stock. So I mean,
yeah. So meaning there's only 2 in stock. Maybe he was only selling 3, but
it's possible. It's totally possible.
But if you're Hot Toys, right? Like, you're thinking about this. It was like, people are buying this thing for $700. I want to make $700 and not $300, assuming that they sold this Mark I for $300. I don't know how much they sold it for. Let's just put $300 or $320. I want $700 or at least $400. So I'm gonna put it at $400. And now we're blaming them. But they're looking at this like, man, let's say this 3 got sold. There's 2 in stock. Let's say he started with 10, so that's 10 units. That's $7,000. How many Tim Cent has? How many Toys Wonderland has? And Hot Toys is looking at that. I was like, man, we literally just sold it to these guys for half the price. And
I just feel like I understand that point. I think it makes total sense. I just feel like that eventually you'll like reach a threshold, and I feel like maybe you've seen like a $25 rate, increase, $30, but I don't see you'll see anything crazy. Like, I don't think Hot Toys will have the balls to do that. I think they're asking a pretty penny for these figures already. I mean, I think they're overpriced, a lot of them. I mean, just based on what they are. But that's kind of why, like I said, I've kind of been driven to statues a little bit. Rising Hot Toys prices, I think some lower quality on some figures, less figures I want. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna get a Prime 1. But I get what you're saying for sure. So, I mean, and look at that. The 1/6 scale man himself.
What's up, man? What's going on with you guys?
What's up, dude?
What I miss, man? Come on, let's
Bro.
talk.
Dude, I
what
wanted to
miss?
say hi, but I didn't want to get banned.
What's up, bro? Tell me about it. Let's talk.
I was see, Leo, man, I got timed out that one time, so I'm still bitter.
Bro,
I don't sleep well at night. I still think about it all the time.
bro, you
He
know.
tosses and turns and keeps me up.
Yeah. Do you know Dean and I are brothers now? He adopted me. Well, he didn't, but his mom did.
Bro, what's going on, Dean? How you doing, bro?
Dude,
Oh,
good,
man.
dude.
What's going on, man? Did I have to go bring any popcorn and sausages tonight, bro?
No.
No,
No.
but I'm eating toxic waste sour candy.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Is it good, Dean?
It hurts. But yeah, it's
It doesn't
good.
sound good.
God damn.
Eating should not be pain. Let's say
Kind
that.
of like anal.
Dude, you don't hang out with. You don't know enough Mexicans, man.
I guess not.
Well, quickly, man. We're talking about it. You know what's up.
What's up?
You know the story, Leo.
You know the
Yeah, I
story,
know.
man.
I
You
know.
know the story. We talk.
I know.
We've been discussing. Guys in the chat. We've been discussing this all night. I mean,
All
all day
day.
basically.
All day.
You know, we have different takes, and that's
Yeah.
the beauty of it. We have different
Yeah.
takes on it.
Yeah.
So I know how you feel about it. You know, people probably know. But let me ask you this question because we kind of discussed this. Do
Yep.
you think Hot Toys knows about this or not?
I think they do.
And do you think they're okay with it?
Okay, which what though? With the
Okay, that you know what? Let's eliminate these resellers because that's basically the goal, right? Eliminate the resellers. Do you think they're okay with it? Because right now the blame is solely on Sideshow. And I
Okay.
told these guys, I can't believe that Hot Toys doesn't know this, that they were completely blindsided because of the fact that their products is the one that's being not sold. So
Mhm.
they are directly impacted by this. Because if you
Yeah.
check out the resellers, they lose what, like 100, 200 units? That's
Yeah.
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, bro.
So do you think they're okay with losing that much units if
No.
this continues? So
I
do you think they're in or they're, you know, like they're just like, whatever, man, you know?
I don't think they're okay with that, bro. I really don't. I don't think that they're okay with losing that. And then like I said, we're talking about Hong Kong. We're talking about that market, bro. They stand to lose the most money over there. You know what I mean? I don't. Again, my feeling is this, and I was talking to my fiance about this earlier today. We had this conversation. I was like, okay, so I you know, Nike releases a whole shitload of Jordans. Okay, so let's say, as a matter of fact, the hottest, the patent leather, all black and white OG 11s. Okay, now you know whenever those release, it's crazy. All right, so they release that right now. Someone decides that they want to buy at least 4 pair, you know, retail, and then they basically take that, and they might actually have a store or a little shop. And they sell them because basically, like I said, those will go for $260 in the store. They sell them for like about $580. Is Nike gonna get upset about that?
That's different though, Leo. Here's what Toys R Us are doing though, because that's individual people, right?
Mhm.
Let's say Toys R Us are Foot Locker. And same analogy was Nike. They have their own store, right? Like
Okay.
Toys has their own store, which is secret base.
Okay.
We've been calling them Toys R Us, by the way. So
So
that's why.
Okay.
That's why, Leo. So if you didn't
So-
catch on, that's why.
But Toys R Us, yeah, is Foot Locker. They basically told Nike store, do not
Yeah.
sell or do not sell these things
Yeah.
to these customers.
Wow.
Do you think Nike store would be like, all right, cool?
No, bro.
That's my point, man. 'Cause
No.
If Foot Locker says to Nike store, you know what? We see these other
No.
companies like
Not at all.
Champs. Don't
Not at
sell to
all.
them.
No,
Don't sell
not
to
at
them.
all. Not at all. Because that's no, that's not a loss that they're willing to take, bro. Nope.
So
Not
you
at all.
think that Nike would be upset at Foot Locker, right? Because the dude, you're literally telling me not to sell my own Nike shoes. Like,
Exactly.
in my store.
In my own fucking store.
In
my
my
own
own
store.
store.
It's not going to
Exactly.
go well.
People.
Yeah.
No.
These people that I could have sold 200 shoes. Now, if I was Nike, I'll be, I don't care if they turn around and sell it for 5,000. As long
Yeah.
as I sell these shoes.
Yeah.
The fact that they're okay, not okay, presumably okay, because with this, like, let's just say Toys Wonderland is going to be closed 5-10 days.
Yeah.
Guess how many they're gonna lose sales wise? They're pretty big now. Let's be honest, they're pretty big
Yeah,
now.
they are.
How many? Like they could have been sending their kids, their mom's kids, to going back to Secret Base and go back and forth and do this. But now, like they're literally now going to the bottom line of Hot Toys. So that's why I'm thinking here that there might be something to this. Because would you be willing, literally, like you are the company, saying, "All right, cool, man, that's cool. I'm not going to send to this resellers because you said so."
Now let me ask you a question. Do you think that, considering the simple fact that you think that Hot Toys knew this well in advance and they probably warned them that this was going to happen and made other provisions? You think that's possible?
The resellers or
Yeah, the resellers. You think that they probably made other provisions or just said, look,
there's two, like I was talking to Will and Dean about this too. If Hot Toys knows about this, why would they be okay with it? You know, like if you know about this, you'll be like, dude, you literally are asking me not to sell 100 units to this reseller.
That's why I don't think they know.
If
Or they know now, but I don't think they
know
knew before.
now, I'll be super upset at Sideshow.
I think they'd
I'll
be upset.
like, F you, I'm not
Yeah.
going to do business with you anymore.
yeah.
I don't
yeah.
think they can do that contractually, though. That's the
No.
problem.
So who's that? Justin saying that the plan is to have it back up tonight if all goes
Oh,
well.
towards Wonderland, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bro, it like this. You know what? Honestly, when this came out last night and I heard it, I was just like, honestly, I was kind of shocked because I kind of found it hard to believe at first.
Yeah.
But then, like, once it really caught fire, I was like, really? Because that's, to me, it's just like desperation. Like, bro, it to me, it just feels like desperation. And it's unfair. Like, I know we have our takes on it and everybody has their difference of opinion, but I just think that, bro, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm, again, like I told y'all guys earlier, like I'm just thinking about the average consumer and us who, you know, you can't rely on and just say that, you know, it's strictly for those who are hardcore collectors that are worried about this. No, because there's some collectors out there that may not actually be on social media, that may not even be on this channel, that may not actually even be vocal, who would use them, you know, to purchase these figures because they do want it day one. But that's a choice that they're given. And I just feel like, you know what, that choice is just being taken away and sucked out of us, bro, because, you know, a company just feels as though, like, you know, they want to be top dog and they don't want to lose money. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just kind of mixed and I'm bummed out because of it. But I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day, bro. It is. I think like, because we talked about it pretty much all day.
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All day since this morning, bro.
That shows how big of a deal it was.
Dude, since
Bro.
last night.
Bro,
we were mid-show last night.
Yeah.
And the chat was like, did you hear about Toys R Us shutting down Toys Wonderland? And I had to confirm
really
it
a
live.
bombshell.
Yeah. And then at the end of the show, we addressed it with their press release.
Yeah.
Like,
The
God
knee-jerk
damn.
reaction is you got the big guy trying to shut down the small guy.
That's
And
how
Yeah.
it
always,
Yeah.
that's always
Oh.
upsetting. Always
Yeah.
upsetting, right? But we're forgetting the key factor here, which is the one who makes the toys. How come we've never heard from them? What
At
is the-
all. There
we
hasn't
never hear
been
from them
anything.
ever,
What is
so-
There hasn't been anything, bro.
Right, the guy
Nothing.
who actually makes the toys and it sells them.
But you would think there would be some type of damage control. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right, saying like we didn't know about this.
Yeah,
or,
like we had no idea this was happening, and that, but there hasn't been anything. So you're right, Optical. Like, why aren't they saying anything?
Why are they
Like,
saying?
why
Hot
isn't
Toys, we
anything
wouldn't even be
happening?
Talking about this without Hot Toys.
I guess
they
just because they have a track record of not communicating.
Sideshow.
So, I mean,
Hot Toys is just like sitting there like,
afterwards, like this is gonna work itself out one way or another, and we're just gonna
Hot
use here
Toys
for
on
it.
this. Tomorrow they're gonna release another Neon Tech.
yeah, they're like, you guys see Sideshow Con?
They're
It's
probably
that
having like a
one.
board meeting right now. Like, what would solve this problem? Another neon tech. Release it into the wild. That's what they're gonna
Due to the current state of what's going on right now, here you go.
do. Here you go, guys. We heard you. Hashtag we heard you. Neon
higher
tech, baby.
exchange.
You know what? Free Mark 50s for everybody. You get one.
Yeah,
You
toss
get
it
one.
out.
You
Yeah.
get it Mark 50. You get it Mark 50. You get it Mark.
They're probably
they're
doing
like-
better than what they're doing.
They're like, hey, what are we kid bashing that we have no intention of releasing? Send it to Sideshow Con right now.
Pick something in there that's really cool that we're not gonna do ever.
Ever. And just there we go.
Corvus Glaive, baby.
Is that Is that Fennec Shan head sculpt ready? Send it over right now.
Man, son.
And by the way, on our DC day, do not announce anything about Cyborg.
Nothing.
You
Make
know
them
that
suffer.
figure that everyone's waiting for?
Oh yeah, that was today, wasn't it?
Yeah, they didn't show Cyborg. Yeah.
Nope. Apparently, they're supposed to be showing like more Marvel and DC on Friday, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see. That'd be interesting. But man, like seriously, like I thought this was the equivalent to the pandemic for collectors, bro. Straight up. Last night it was like it was just such a huge topic.
It was a surprise.
Bro,
I didn't know that was possible. Like,
bro,
you can stop a reseller.
Yeah, I
didn't
posted
know
that
it
in
was
our chat,
possible.
and I was like,
Yeah.
y'all need to see this. Yeah.
Yo, it was, and it was crazy, right? You know, because I was talking to Brendan last night. He was like, "Yo, watch the chat." He's like, "I'm rushing home after work because I want to watch the chat." You know, doing a Sideshow Con just to see how many deletes. So I'm sitting up there watching, and I'm looking at these comments. delete. They were just taking things away. I'm like, yo, people are going hard. And then on top of that, to add salt to the wound, bro, they had that in-game cap sitting on the promos, bro.
When people don't have them, yep.
Hard. I was like, wow, like seriously, you just gonna dead people like that? Okay.
Yo, honestly, that's kind of big dick energy. I'm not gonna lie.
Respect the hustle.
Swinging it, man. There's
A little bit. Yeah,
bro. They gave everybody the people's elbow, bro. They
did.
Oh, you want this? Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been waiting for a cap? Here you go.
There you go, bro. Straight up. Oh wow, like it was just, bro. I couldn't believe it. I have to go. You know what? I have to go. Seriously, I thought that you were gonna go live last night. I was waiting to see if you were gonna go live last night, or at least put up a video about it.
No, I was beating my meat. You know.
He took all night.
same dude. I got a new statue.
No, you know how hard it is to find a good video layout. It takes you 2 hours to find a video.
Oh my
And
god.
3 minutes to go off.
Damn, 3 minutes.
Well, you know what? You don't need to pleasure anyone. But it takes 2 hours to find a video that you really want.
Yo, come on, man.
It takes PJ 3 hours. Man. It's not
Oh,
about
it does.
feet videos.
Because his feet are such high
Yeah.
standards. Like, not just any
Oh
foot will
my
work. It's
God.
gotta
Dude,
be
like
like
the
top
coolest says, man. I'm on page 324.
Yeah, he's like, I'll just
Top
watch
comment of the night.
Obstacle stream really quick while I search for the video. And he gets to the end of our stream, and he's still looking. I feel for you, dude. I feel.
Oh man,
Dude,
wow.
take
Be
2
selective,
hours
guys.
to find the right video, 3 minutes to finish it up. God damn.
Holy shit.
That's fucked up. That's so fucked up.
Damn, you got me beat by 2 minutes, guy.
Damn.
But at
What
2
the
hours, if
fuck?
you're still not conditioned, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
J Rod says if you make it past 10 page, you got problems. J Rod, if you don't make it past 10 page, you're not looking right.
Raise your standards, okay?
Yeah. You gotta raise your standards, guy.
Man, you can't keep on going with your same favorites all the time. You gotta find those, hard to find ones. you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Optical
Log
sounds
off.
like an expert.
Log off of Hentai Haven and go look up some real porn.
Monetization is
go.
gone.
Optical's going to put out a book, or he's going to put out a memoir, the perfect way to beat meat, and how and what pages to find it on.
Hey man,
Oh
you
my
gotta
God.
prepare this. You gotta have everything around you, 2 screens. You gotta have a bell by the door so when somebody walks in, you don't be caught, your pants down, man. That's embarrassing. So you gotta put some
Oh my
glass shards in
God.
the back so you would hear it.
Yo, Beat Your Meat has gone 2 months, 3 months strong, bro. It's been 3 months. 2 months, right? Or 3 months?
But what?
Yeah.
Not getting at me?
This is the conception of Beat Your Meat. Lael started it. It's all his fault, really.
Yeah, but I was on a private chat. It wasn't here, man. I didn't say it live. I wasn't talking about that. I was sharing it amongst the guys, and then y'all just made it public. And
We
it
ran with it.
and it
yeah.
took off.
You're the beat master. But
Yo, are you still selling the shirts?
the what?
The shirts? Did you get approved for the shirts?
Oh yeah, I put in beat the
The
heat.
merch? Oh,
By
beat
the way, guys, if you
Beat
go
the
down, all proceeds of that shirt goes to me. So yeah, just saying. Yeah, I'm not checking
Yo.
anyone.
Yo.
I put in a white so it doesn't show if you miss,
Yo.
sometimes it does miss. I
Oh,
also put it on black,
man.
you know, just in case. So just saying.
Man, get out of here, bro.
There were some good tips offered tonight.
Hey man, you're welcome, chap.
Free of charge.
Free of charge. We talked about like what's happening to the collection, but you're gonna walk away a happy man after this, with a smile on your face and a little bit exhausted.
Search deep in the
Yeah.
catalog. You'll find what you're looking for.
Wow.
Dude, you gotta
I
search.
have to go to your Facebook. I sent you a picture of Liao.
Oh my
There's
god.
there's a certain angle at which Liao can get, and he looks like a demon, bro. Look at that shit.
Hold on.
Wait, look, watch,
Light,
watch.
light.
What?
Pull it up.
What you do?
Dean's like screenshotting the whole shit.
That's what I've been doing this whole time. I was like,
Oh my
holy
god.
It's just sitting quiet too. What you do,
Did
man?
you see the one of Leo biting his lip when I had the tank top and the hair on?
Still do,
In
yeah.
my defense, I didn't know what the hell was going on. So yeah.
Oh, by the way, Lel, you went to a different chat before here. Are you by yourself again, or
Yeah.
you are?
Yeah.
What are the consensus there? Because obviously we're not watching because we're here.
What are the consensus?
Yeah.
Mm,
How about this? Everyone's mad.
no. No, you know what? It wasn't even. Well, it was talked about slightly, but not too much.
Not too much. All
Not
right.
too much. No, not too much.
I'm still
well-
banned, so I don't know that I am, to be honest.
But here's what I would say though before we wrap things up in here, because I know we got to let Dean go.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Don't
I'm over here taking screenshots of Liao. Wait, pull the picture up. I want him to see it.
Yo, I gotta see this shit.
Hey man,
I have to see this
Or
shit.
the peak meters. Thank you, Willie Chua. Hey man, we got to unite. Maybe not holding hands, but we got to
No, it's
maybe
like an
lock
air hold.
arms.
Yeah.
But even if we do lock arms, that would be a shaky lock arms, you know. Like
I don't
so-
even want to lock arms,
shaky
honestly.
right
I'd be
now.
like, bro, did you just finish? You're sweaty.
But like, why your hands so clammy, man? Why your hands so clammy?
No, I don't trust anybody in this chat.
No.
Look,
What's up, bro?
what's that smell?
You got to lock arms, man.
Yeah.
You know, lock everything up. Just
What's going on, bro?
If I ever meet anyone, I'll be wearing gloves.
But
You know what though? No, honestly though, Will, you look like you're very delicate with it. You look like you're this type of person.
Hell no. If I'm working with meat beaters, then hell yeah, I'm gonna be delicate as fuck. But otherwise, no.
I feel like Will is the one who has a background music before he does it first. Like a
You mean
vibe.
like Marvin Gaye or some shit.
I feel like PJ cries after.
PJ cries.
There's no doubt in my mind.
No, he's a crier, no doubt.
He's a crier, man. I
Yeah,
feel like
he's
right
a
after he feels like guilty about it.
Whoa! Yo, remember what was it? What was it? Clerks 2. I'm sorry, Jesus.
That's PJ.
That's PJ, man.
Yo. Wow, man. Wow.
He is in Disney right now. So.
Wow.
Dude, he's in Disney, so you know he's doing it in the bathroom because he told me he likes to do it in different like weird places. You know, Disney's one of them.
Hmm.
Hey man, you know some people love to, you know some people love to do it on a plane. What do you call that? Mile High.
Mile High Club, yeah.
Mile High
Yeah,
Club. You know,
yeah.
PJ does it in a Disney club. You know, so
Wow.
They don't call it the most magical place on earth for no reason. So.
yeah, man, he's swinging that wand, that magic wand right there. Like,
Wow, bro.
God damn, we got derailed again once again.
Yeah, we
But
did.
Yeah, man. Hey, for everyone watching, thank you for watching, guys. We at some point I think we got like 130 something. Beautiful.
Oh.
Love the discussion. You know, thank you for the chat. You know, on the chat, guys. You know, love it. You know, at the end of the day, I option is always good, right?
Yeah.
Option is always good.
Yeah.
Kind of like Hot Toys, where we give them reason why, and we do that, right? It's like, oh, it's cash grab. Oh, because they need money for this.
Mm-hmm.
And we get this thing was like, oh, they're a for-profit company. That's why everything's a cash grab. Well, so is Sideshow, or Toys R Us. So are them. If they could be the only guy in town, trust me, they would. They would do everything in their power to do that. And it's unfortunately, you know, gonna be a fair game if that's the case. But it is what it is.
And you know what? Toys Wonder. I mean, Toys era and Social Toys. Like, what's going on? Oh,
they
what's up,
love
bro?
it. Oh man, third party attention is out.
Exactly. What's going on? Oh, nothing. Oh, it's not us. Oh, cool, man.
Cool. Let's make Iron Man Mark 40.
The one time they aren't the target.
Yeah. Are you putting out that black stick tomorrow? Yeah. Put that figure out. So I'm saying, like, bro, like there's no problem there. But I mean, at the end of the day, like it is about choices. Everybody has a choice to, choose which outlet you want to go to purchase. Hence, by the way, I do want to throw a jab. My Mysterio will be here by the end of the week, so I'm happy about that. But other than that, you know what I mean? It's all about choices, bro. Like, I don't think that the big dog should attack the little guy, but in this end, like I said, the little guy should also be aware that these things do happen. So,
yeah, at the end of the day, man, you guys, we're all in it for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
As much as we love this, at the end, they don't care about the collectors. They just care about getting their pockets filled. Both of them, both Toys R Us, Toys Wonderland, Tim Cent, Pop Collectibles. That's it, So if one goes, guess what? We just move on to the next one.
Yep.
So it is what it is.
I like my pockets filled too.
Oh, I love my shorts being filled, but
Well, you
Dean's reaction is priceless.
you turned that into a whole different sentence.
it's been the status for a while now. But
I said pockets and you said shorts.
well,
you don't want it in your pocket.
YouTube shorts,
Yeah.
where they have like segments.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Hey, before we end this, man, Will, any new things coming up?
Honestly, I'm going to see G.I. Joe tomorrow. So I'm excited to see that. So I'm definitely going to review that. I'm definitely going to review Loki. And I got to get you guys on to discuss spoilers for Black Widow and Loki.
I finally watched Black Widow, so we can do that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Because we discussed it kind of on PJ's channel, but it might be good to go more in depth.
You need someone super negative.
Super negative. Dean's your guy. Yeah, Dean, if you want to come on, man, you're welcome to stop by.
Come on through, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. So that, and then just some other stuff. But
cool. Well, anything new coming up for you, man?
Actually,
Mysterio.
I actually got that Hellboy. I got that Hellboy review coming too.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm happy, bro. You were right. You were so right. That figure is incredible, bro. Bro, it is incredible. That thing, I mean, it's heavy, it's weighted, it's beefy, but at the same time, I think they did a good job, especially with the accessories that come with it. So that'll probably be up tomorrow. And then also, I'm going to try my hands at something, bro. And I'm going to need you guys' help. I'm going to try my hands at a live show myself, bro.
Hey.
Oh.
That's fun.
I'm gonna try myself at a live show, bro. So that's definitely coming. Possibly tomorrow, possibly the next day. Who knows?
Ooh.
But yeah, I'm gonna try my hands at it, man. Just to lighten the mood. With everything that actually happened. Light a candle. Bring all the meat. You know what I mean? So yeah,
you just put the live on. We'll bring the meat.
Yeah,
and bring the meat.
By the way, there's
The
one
sweaty schmeat.
Hey,
Oh my God.
whenever there's a sausage fest, we're there. So
I forgot to mention too. I'm going to have these guys on. I want to do a collector's Jeopardy game. So
You had your turn. You shut up.
Dean. You're invited, Dean. So you got to let me finish this. You're invited to collector's Jeopardy, but if you win, who knows what the prize would be? So.
Dude.
But I want to do different categories and stuff. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the questions would be, but it
I'm
would be
a
a
sore
fun.
loser, so make sure I win.
Okay.
you're
I'll
just
make sure you
poor at all, Dean. You just
Yeah.
life in general. So
Yeah,
Dean, I
my
know
ass.
I put you last because I know After Dark is coming up now. So
Yeah.
let them know, man. Let them know where to go.
Yeah, Collecting Weekly on YouTube. We have a show After Dark where we just talk about literally anything. But Justin's going to come on and give his thoughts about the whole Hong Kong situation. So if you want to hear Justin's take on it, come on down. We're going to be hanging out with him. I'll send you. I'm pretty sure we have room, so if you guys want to join, I'll send you guys the link. It should be a good time. I think we're doing an unboxing as well. Maybe, I don't know. It's literally just a show where we talk about whatever. So Come
All
hang out.
right. Yeah, guys. So if you really want to be negative in your life and just want to commit suicide afterwards, go listen to
Invite
Dean,
you.
man. Everything would be dark. He is the
Dude.
Snyder cut.
Dude.
It would be like
Last they
Snyder.
got mad at me yesterday too because I was super. I had like nothing good to say yesterday on our regular show.
Release the
dude.
Dean cut.
Yeah, man. If you just want to hate life in general, go listen to Dean. And there will be no sunshine at all.
Yeah.
But again, thank you for watching, guys. Like, check them out. You know, looks like Justin's gonna be there. So, thank you for watching, guys.
John,
And,
baby.
Yep. I'll see you guys later.
YouTube.com/collectingweekly.
Beat the meat.